I'm running off of battery on, that might drain my battery.
Do you need a power supply or do you have a
Do you have
power?
a MSI power supply? Beth has got one that
What does
you
it
can
look like?
switch out, but
Is it the flat? What kind of
no,
laptop?
no, it's the,
It's
it's
a
not quite
circle.
like a Dell, but it's.
Oh, no, I don't have one of those.
I'm fully charged. You want to borrow mine?
John, you wanna run camera 3?
I can run camera
You
3.
wanna run camera 3?
I don't care. I'm just.
Alright.
Is this camera 3?
Yeah.
I can.
You try it.
You sure?
I'm fully
I'll
charged.
forward you the.
Well, and
link.
I have my what do you mean camera 3?
Huh?
Oh,
You want it done?
I was gonna say, it
That's a
sounds
joke
like everyone's
myself.
fighting for it
I
now.
don't care.
I want to be camera 3. Okay.
I refuse to be camera 3.
Take the end
I
first.
refuse to be camera
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
Alright, I'll just send it to everybody.
I might.
Right. Here's hoping that these dice actually serve me well.
You got new dice?
I did. I got them for Christmas.
Ooh, let's see.
Right.
Nice. Those are sweet.
They are. Hopefully they'll let Bell live.
Everyone wants Belle to live.
No,
I don't.
I-
I was gonna say.
Except for
no, no,
Bell.
no.
I
I
know.
was gonna say, I don't think that's true.
It could be.
It's not.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Belmont has not made the best decision.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of bad, don't feel bad because there's a ton of bad decisions having been made, more or less continuously since you guys entered the manor house, so.
No, it's not.
Nice.
Great.
Target. Really?
Did you get target?
Guys, I'm building a here. I'm building a campaign.
I'm here.
Kind of thing, not a world, but a campaign.
Oh.
It's going in now.
Boys, Giants.
says, let the host.
You let the host know? Yeah.
All right, Kev, it looks like it's not gonna work.
All right,
Recording in progress.
I tried.
Yeah, we did, thank you.
Turn off your
I'm gonna.
sound, please.
No, keep it on.
You know, I actually have brought another camera.
Camera.
I'm just, yeah.
You wanna hook it up? We'll play. We'll go, we'll go.
All right.
I think it could, at some point in this campaign, we have to get to a point where
Every single player and the DM and multiple cameras are all running cameras at the same time. In the thing.
Oh, what's the fun in this?
I know that's gonna be your intent.
The other thing, I don't know if you've been on Facebook today, but
We streamed it.
one of the things
On Wednesday.
I bought for myself before Christmas was
Well,
like DIY book.
I did have.
So I've slowly
Right
been
next to the mic, I had a
building it.
live laptop mic. So there's
That
like
is
an echo.
cool looking.
So like the first hour.
And it also required doing some like wiring to get it to turn on.
It's not
And I
a
managed to
deal
do that
killer,
all
it's
by
so
myself,
annoying.
so that's what it looks like
Right.
at the end.
But-
Thank you.
I find somebody.
Yeah, so it's got like a little stained glass.
Said,
That's
hey,
a
you did
sound.
that.
Just.
And so I'm like,
But yeah, so if you hit that little,
Find
have the little power button right there, you can turn it on, turn it
Yeah,
off.
no,
Yeah, it's a little booklet, so it goes to the library once we're done.
His own scenario, modern scenario, like based in 2014, and it went very well. And Dave was really
Looked really cool.
He really enjoyed doing it. And we were talking about doing things like, because he runs almost solely historical scenarios, chapter.
Oh,
So we did the live stream on YouTube with Dave.
With Dave?
On Wednesday, yeah. And he and I were talking about, he and I and Kevin were talking about the idea of, you know, we could have a 3-minute interview with him on camera prior to the live stream, where he talks about the scenario. He talks
The
about
history and what's going on and.
because I remember.
That was the coolest, that's the coolest, but one of the cool.
That was one of the cool parts, when you and I played Battle of Otranto, we met him.
Right.
And he was like, you know, he spent like 10 minutes just sort of going like, this is how the battle really happened, and this is the kind of thing going on. And it was great, and he knows all that.
He knows all that. It's amazing.
I got an email from him that I haven't read yet, but he's like, I have some ideas about how we could go, you know, do more of these. So they were really sort of excited about it.
Cool.
And they went pretty well.
Okay, look at my camera right now. It's pointing at Kevin. Where does it need to be pointing?
Yeah, that's what itself.
Yeah, I mean, you point it down at Matt, if you think that would work, or.
That's the. Okay.
You wanted this one,
Yeah,
okay.
there we go, right there.
The map.
Or
Into the
manor house, so
More over to the door, the other way.
You want this one?
Well, that's the second level. Nobody's up.
Oh, you went that, okay.
Nobody's there now?
Nobody's on the second level. We're on the second floor right now. Now, you were flying around for a while, in and out of up there and that kind of stuff.
Okay, how's that right there?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
It went to a great moment.
So how, what are you, is this Zoom?
Yeah, Zoom. I sent you, I emailed you the link. All right, so, it's been a couple of months since we played last time. There was a lot happened last time, but I did not have an opportunity to review the entirety of the footage from last time. So I'm just gonna kind of, we're just gonna talk it out a little bit, about what's going on. I'm gonna do the enemies first, and talk about the enemies. So the first enemy I wanna talk about is.
Are you recording?
Is Daleen and Asa. So you'll remember that Daleen and Asa were in this building over here. And they were the ones that you guys talked to about, you know.
They were here visiting the town.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him though, he was gone and.
Right, and then when you guys started, when all the ruckus started in the thing, they came out, and what happened was sort of strange. Asa came into the building and basically said, "Let me help you. Come with me and you'll live." Whereas Daleen went over to this building and basically called out a bunch of Mwangi guys, thugs, and sent them in the building to chase afterwards. So you weren't entirely sure what the hell was going on.
Yeah, whose side they were on, what they wanted.
Well, right, but it seemed like they were doing it at cross purposes. Now, Asa is dead. I'm not sure exactly how he died. I think that the Hound of Tindalos got him.
I think so too.
And we'll get to the Hound of Bear in a minute, because that's probably one of your bigger problems right now. But Daleen is still alive. Now, she has exited the compound, but Andy is invisible and is chasing after her outside of the hedge. I'm not sure what Andy plans to do to this woman, but that's where that is. What? Could I rephrase that better?
I was gonna say, are you talking about like where we left off?
Yeah.
No, I'm over by, yeah, okay, I'm there. I thought it was, we were on that side of the table.
Right, yeah.
Right.
So yeah, you're just like following her, I guess.
What?
She's essentially escaping back into town, is what you think. She's heading back towards town.
Mhm.
Sorry, I had to get some Scott.
Okay.
The
portal that you opened up, in the hedge is still there though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So the crew, which is the guys that she called out, came rushing in through here and began chasing you guys upstairs. Now, at this point, you guys were still
Upstairs at that point.
and you were coming down as the crew were coming up, and they were accompanied by the yellow-eyed zombie. So you remember the yellow witch materialized out of somewhere, and the dead guys that you guys left behind the building over here, she reanimated them and ordered them to follow you guys, and so they were coming. You guys were coming down the stairs to the library. At the same time, they were coming into the library to come get you guys.
You gotta let me in.
Battle ensued, and most of those crew were dead. They got murdered. So I don't think there's any live crews around at this point. I think all the zombies are dead and on fire. I know they're a little bit on fire, and also the crew guys were dead.
So that's where that is.
Turn off the mic. Your audio. All right, Nancy McConney. Now,
McConaughey himself has left the compound,
Coward, Elvis has left the building.
but two of his guys, the guys that were that were taking Belmont out, Belmont escaped and they came running back in. Now I think they are running back out because they saw the Hound of Tindalos kind of cut through a couple of their dudes. And now they're like, F this. However, this area over here, the plant guys, one's dead and there's a big fire there. I'm not 100% sure how that happened.
I think me
Was it-
or.
Did it have to do with the
yeah.
elemental?
It
Whose
was
elemental is that?
Yeah, it was the elemental.
Was that your elemental?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've got an elemental over there, which means that you were responsible for lighting fire to those plant guys, and they are on fire, and burning.
Not responsible, get credit for
They're on fire because of me.
So they're on fire because of you. So you still have that elemental going, and I'm gonna check and see when it was done. Yeah, you still, those plants are still alive. They're now on fire, but I think you just called the
Yeah,
elemental.
we just,
Right
just
before we
started,
stopped
yeah,
this.
just started.
So it's
yeah.
just started there. So they haven't taken.
Yeah, I
the
love
real damage yet.
the hot glue and everything. Oh, it's beautiful.
So the zombies are dead, the Kuru are dead. Several of these guys, one of the plant creatures is dead. Two of them have been attacked and are now on fire. There's a fire elemental over there. Then we get the yellow witch is over here, and she has put a whammy on Jax. Jax is separated from Elib, and he is now currently unconscious outside. Now I think if there's any good side, is everything all right?
Do you have another roll of paper towels?
We did.
Well, I was gonna steal his, but I'm gonna use it to prop up the camera.
Oh,
Just
yeah, we got that. Do you want to some books or something?
It's up to you. I'm just trying to get some elevation.
There's
Oh,
a
I have some.
roll of paper towels.
Wow.
Yeah, there's one right here. How much do you need?
No, they showed me that. No, where you think?
Oh, okay, here, I'm gonna say.
Let's see what I got. Oh, here.
Bumper sticker on expense, so I bought it before we.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
I saw that too. Let's try that.
Okay.
You guys tell me.
I like it. Oh, I like it.
Ooh.
Gonna have to angle it down, but I'm scared.
So the yellow witch, who you've encountered before, is over there. She's standing over Jax, and generally, but if there's a silver lining in this cloud, it's that both Belmont and Grady are within one round of getting to Jax. Now, as far as I know, Jax is not dead.
I'm not dead.
Not dead yet.
He will be.
Are you close?
I have to pull up my character. I didn't think I was interested.
I am -3, but stable.
Okay. Well, that's good. Stable's good,
Stable's good.
which means you're not actively bleeding out on.
I am not actively bleeding out.
Okay.
I am actively
Are you
unconscious.
inactively bleeding?
Speaking of actively bleeding out, there's also dust.
We reloaded the Kool-Aid Man save.
Yeah, how come we do all of that?
I don't know. We can redo it.
What did we do?
They want to go back to before all this bad stuff happened.
Yeah, before shit really hit the fan.
You need tweezers or something? Okay. All right. So Dustwar also down in the.
I wasn't asking.
So
Man save.
No, we were informing.
we can't do that. You can't always forward, never back. Speaking of, Elib is right there. So Elib, you are
Replayed a conversation
fighting?
because he made the NPC cry.
yeah, I did. All right, so Elib, you're facing the Hound of Tindalos. Now, because of Belmont's deal with the Hound,
Which was not fulfilled fully, but yeah.
what
Treacherous
letter of the
bastard.
law. Well, Elib attacked him. If I recall.
The hound attacked first.
Yeah,
Attacked Elib?
the hound attacked
The
first.
hound attacked Dustwar.
Oh yeah, he earned that though.
Ah, fuck it.
He would like to
Um,
go collect his companions and the hound attacked him.
He went to collect.
No,
Oh,
Elib
Elib did.
Elib
Okay.
went to collect.
his companions.
Well, okay, so yeah,
That's
so
being
he's,
one of them.
has any blows been struck?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
He is stunned. Ela was currently stunned. or
confused
Confused.
for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
So that's a problem. Now Bella is there on the stairs, but Bella obviously is not here.
How many hit points did Jex have?
-3.
-3.
Okay. All right, got something for you.
Okay,
He's good because I don't.
you have to get to me.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
you're gonna
that's Elib. Belmont, you and Grady are
You're sorry.
outside.
Yeah.
Andy's outside.
Mhm.
Jex is down. Elib is confused. And Dustwar is down.
I don't think so.
He was. He was.
That's where
go with
full
that.
strength.
Dustwar
and,
is prone.
Is
All is
prone?
well.
He was prone. He was knocked prone somehow. I think by the hound. I think it was something the hound was able to do. But he's
Okay.
currently alive. Because I remember,
Never get through 60.
him waking up
Never gets through 60.
and seeing this woman.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So Dustwar, yeah. So you are seeing this person. So this is
What I'm
new.
going with, that's where I'm saying it's 13.
So there is a tall, and by tall, I mean like 6.5, 7 feet tall,
That's tall.
metallic looking woman
Oh,
with swords for hands.
October 13th, is that when we played?
Yes.
I just got done being petrified.
You're petrified?
I just got done being petrified.
All right. So you're alive, but now petrified.
And I have,
I was petrified.
I have 67 hit points.
All right. So you are alive.
Okay,
How many?
Well, yeah.
67.
Will you take a picture of me with my
67?
birthday margarita?
What do you got?
Of course, 50 at
Hold
max.
on.
What the shit?
I cheat.
That was sick,
It's a free
right?
action.
Yeah.
All right. So now that you're depetrified, you are just laying there on the ground. You're thinking, oh shit.
Yeah, it's time for me to go.
This woman has come into the room. And like I said, metallic, tall. You're not sure who she is or what she wants, but she has this voice and she's like, I will have my revenge. You know, that kind of thing. You're like, fuck is going on?
Yeah, right. Looks like baby.
I think that wraps the short version of what's going on, right?
More or less.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. So here's the initiative. Initiative roll.
I forgot how low my mission was.
Questions.
Can we kill them?
Don't look at me that way.
Oh, I wasn't asking any questions, sir.
You're looking at me like you're gonna punt me.
Can we start a new campaign?
We may have to after tonight, but let's just see how it plays out. You know.
My character's a blood ranger named Ela.
Elib 2, Electric Boogaloo. All right, the hound looks at Elib, smiles, and then turns and bites this guy and begins savaging the guts out of him and eating.
Well, that bites.
As you sort of stagger backwards, kind of in your confused state. Dustwar, give me a
My digestion.
perception check. Wait, is Dustwar aware? Is anybody aware of the deal that you made with the hound?
Yeah, everybody was there.
Everybody was there,
Hear
okay.
it, but
You're gonna have to remind me of that.
so the deal wasn't it wasn't supposed to hurt us, that it was just supposed to savagely attack and eat everybody else, but he turned and got real keen on the clerics.
Yeah, we
Well,
were
yeah.
specific as far as to who the
Very
enemy was. we were supposed to
specific
eat.
in
Yeah.
that.
Well, I never went near him
9
because I
on
knew what he
perception.
wanted.
9? All
Yeah,
right, well, you can
definitely.
certainly hear the disgusting sound of somebody being eaten behind you. But,
Interesting.
one second, I'm just gonna check.
Scrumptious sound.
All right, well. Okay, but yeah, so he is digging in, and you could see this. You know, he's just like, he's turned around, he sort of just grinned at you, sort of vulpinely, and then turned and began savaging the guy next to him, who it turns out wasn't quite dead, because a few moments after he started eating him, he started screaming, because he then woke up.
Well, tend to do that when you're
Yeah.
being eaten, if you're not
Because
dead.
his abdomen was being ripped open by a giant wolf
Is that a problem?
from the elder space and time. So he does that. Andy, you're up. What are you gonna do?
So I would like to move into the hedge and shout for my friends.
Okay.
I would like to call for them to head in my direction so we can get the
So you're
So
going
it's ears
in the
Andy
gap.
yelling,
yeah,
and I get up.
Do you remember where the gap was?
it was right in front of us.
It was right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's here.
Right away.
All right, hold on.
I believe he's about to cut the board.
Oh God, no, not the board.
Maybe you were Joy.
Or both.
Neat.
Good. Very good.
Glenn told me at Christmas that they're better than grandma's, and grandma agreed with him.
He said it in front of grandma?
He said he was sitting right next to her.
Damn, that's a
Pretty good.
Right?
bold move.
There it is.
All right, so
Have a basalaki, you will see.
is that what those are?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
so facing the right side.
go
Yes.
back into
There's a wrong
the
side
gap,
Yeah.
Yes.
Andy.
Okay.
So you're abandoning Daleen and
Yeah.
you yell out.
Oh, okay.
You go inside. Oh, I'm just gonna put you in there. You're still invisible
Yeah.
because you haven't attacked anybody. And you yell out what exactly?
Ooh,
Elo.
gingerbread.
Jax,
Mhm.
Dustwar, anyone who's out here, head towards me, we're getting the F out of here.
All right, you guys are abandoning ship here?
Yeah.
All right, Elib and Dustwar, give me a perception check.
Me too.
I
We're
know.
not really perceiving anything right now.
Oh, yeah, that's much better.
Ah, good, okay.
You perceive the
21.
gates of heaven. Or hell.
24.
All right, both of you hear Andy's
Rich
voice
Rich
from
for a second.
outside, yelling, "Let's get out of here, guys, guys!" She's yelling out.
She.
She is yelling out names, and like, everybody, get out! Let's go! Let's go! Got out of here! And you can tell, Elib, you hear her from this window here, and Dustwar, you hear her from this window here.
Okay,
The problem is, there's a giant extraplanar hound between you and that window.
okay.
There's nothing between you and that other window. So, but you're confused, which means you could do random things.
Let's run. For instance.
That's random.
Not the way I do it.
Zoomies.
It's completely random, except for the one thing you might want to happen. That's not an option.
It's not really part of the option
Well,
set.
that's random.
I know.
All right, so, all right, so that is Andy's turn.
What is red?
Bella, Elib, you're up, so I need you to roll.
Randomly speaking.
Yeah.
Oh.
49. which-
49 is do nothing but babble incoherently.
Great.
So you are. And everybody thinks that you're channeling Jackson.
But is that just babbling? Is people aware of what's going on though, and he's just babbling, or is it just, I have no idea what's going on and I'm babbling?
I think it probably sounds more like someone with schizophrenia on the street.
Yeah, I just feel like
talking to
mentally,
themselves.
when you're
Yeah,
dead,
it's-
are you
yeah.
still aware of what's going on?
I think
Yeah,
it sounds like getting better.
for sure.
Okay, so
And then
that
the
is,
cops
all
are
right.
coming, get me and I'm gonna get them.
Potato salad, the government. All right, so that's one round.
This is comedian once talking about.
Jets, you are stabilized,
Say what?
right? But you are
Yes.
unconscious, so you're not.
I was in a
forgetting.
comedian once talking about, how do we not know that they're actually superior mentally talking to someone a great distance away?
Like the message spell.
Having, yeah.
All right.
So it's two homeless guys talking to each other across the
Your
United
elemental
States.
does damage on the Bernie's, so I need you to roll elemental damage for the
Man,
plants.
we aged
What is the
from
elemental damage?
For, what size elemental is it?
That's a medium, wasn't it?
Medium.
Fire elemental, medium.
Very good.
They do slam attacks, plus burn. Burn, fire elemental deals fire damage. Those affected by a burn must succeed on a reflex save or catch fire. So at this point, you do. I think we already did that. They are caught on fire.
Right,
So in this case, unless it attacks them again on your turn, they will take
Veggies on your birthday, that's just wrong.
D6 plus 1.
I'm glad you talked about it. I'm having other stuff too.
Gonna be honest.
7
after my
points.
dad's
7
Christmas
points,
party,
okay.
I see the appeal of veggies. 'Cause he
Yeah.
only had meat.
Did you? I didn't tell you. Somebody broke into our house the other night.
What?
What? Broke into our house, stole for whatever reason, stole all the fruit on Peachless.
But,
All right, you have to go back out to your car.
Yeah, go back to your.
Yeah,
car.
we're gonna have to.
Oh.
We've decided you weren't sick.
But unlike COVID, this disease has no cure.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. I thought you were gonna say, where was Les at the time? 'Cause he does this kind of thing.
And that's good, but like top.
Oh, yes.
left and right.
Oh, yeah, that's,
But the next mark and while Beth was
Oh,
talking,
Douglas.
Under at a jewelry stand.
Speechless, come on.
Linda walks up to Mike Hillel and she's like, I am so sorry. Are you Uni? And his response was, what?
I love how they apologize first.
well.
Well, you walk up to
There's a
somebody,
distinctive look sometimes.
it's the Mooney face.
Yeah,
I apparently have a Shriver face, which I'm not pleased with.
I'm sorry.
Accident of birth.
Yeah, she was talking all of it.
Another combination.
Yeah. And then Pam turns around.
All right,
I remember, I was at.
these guys are on fire. So they are leaving, they're actually coming towards you.
Right,
But you get the impression that they don't necessarily know you're there,
right.
right? They're trying to get away from the elemental.
Yes.
Yep.
I thought so.
And they're on
Walks
fire.
away.
Good for them.
So there. And part of the building is on
Yeah.
fire too, I believe. The
Oh, yeah.
doorway and that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah.
That was, I think, something that you did early.
Maybe, I don't know. He was about Richie's age.
So
You know,
that's
so like 6 years younger.
you like the
The
little.
age of time.
Nice to,
Yeah,
nice,
I like
nice
the-
atmosphere.
I've,
No.
those are my friends. So these guys, one is kind of
He's
sort of
not
going
Richie's
towards
age,
this
'cause they
building.
both
The other one
aged
is
at
sort
the
of like
same time.
ambling out
Yeah.
this way.
So, yeah, so.
They do not seem to recognize, they're not attacking you.
Right,
Right,
right.
right.
They're trying-
Frankly,
they're
they
trying to
seem much more preoccupied with
Because they're
the.
on fire.
Nowhere
Yeah.
near.
So
No one
that's
else. That was
They
your
think
plans.
that's-
And they're burning.
They think they're hot stuff.
Ha.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright. She's gone.
All right.
Excuse me.
Your excuse.
Did Elam just have a turn?
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she,
So it's
he-
-4.
He.
So it's -4 or +4. Four runs.
Yeah, the black mark is I've already marked.
It's a tally mark.
It's a.
Okay, it's a tally.
What?
Tally man, tally me bananas.
Oh,
Tally me nuts.
Come, Mr. Tully.
none telling me but no. Hey, like, go, only one and go home.
That's every single one of our characters right now. I know. They just really want to go
I
home.
want to get away from this thing.
Want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I'm singing that in my unconscious. state.
What are we gonna do for you, Mr. Unconscious?
I can distract the woman.
Collect the body later.
Heal him.
I have very.
I don't know if we're
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be collecting you.
From the cemetery.
I was gonna say, like, what?
Well, I mean, we may only be joining you. Because the village may be about to throw us in jail, so.
We won't be dead.
Well,
This isn't
until
This
we
village-
are.
This village is so disrespectful of Justice Day.
Did you not?
Well, they liked Justice Day when actual people in charge were doing.
Hey.
You know, it's like,
Okay, well,
it's a rough equivalent of you showing up at like the St. Clair County Courthouse, putting on a robe and saying, all right, let's do some cases.
I mean, isn't that really how it is?
Had-
anyway?
Had the count shown up, we would have been more than happy to let him do justice.
Oh, God, how far is it? I get.
Listen,
Wait, I'm done.
yeah, you guys are dying here.
I'm done.
All right.
Well, that's your foot.
Step on.
I thought it was
Step
Captain
off.
for a second, but I was like, wait, no, Captain's not here.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
far
which is
south.
good, because that was at a something carnival where you.
Yeah.
All right. Belmont.
Yeah.
You see the witch come running away from the dining room door, not running, but she steps over in front of that other building door where she has a clear line of sight to you
Yeah.
and then casts magic missile.
Awesome. Love to hear it.
Aren't you excited?
Love to hear it.
See the 3 screens?
Oh, your 3 screens. Oh, my God.
5 points total, 2 1s and a 3.
Pathetic.
That was pathetic.
Uh,
am
You're so
upset now.
fancy.
Those are still in like the $500 price range, though, aren't they?
Very pricey.
Yeah.
All right, so what did they do?
What are you looking for?
pencil.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, you're worth that.
They're hiding.
Who's hiding?
The pencils.
The McGonaghy's guys. So they're
What's
looking, if
this?
you look from their point of view, they're looking at the door at the
The other bad
silver
guys.
spike lady. And they're just like, what?
We're
Not
out.
what we signed up for.
But then they turn around and then they're like, the whole front of the building is on fire. So they're kind of trapped in this little courtyard
Good.
here. Which
Stay
means
there.
that they're actually moving into this little area here, which is outside of the view, and it's like a little alcove, and they're hiding, flat out hiding. I need to roll her,
Need a pencil?
her initiative on there. Hold on
Yeah,
a
I need
second.
to keep track of health.
Yeah, I've got an eraser, but no pencil.
Did you watch that video on that? Small movie factory, all those different conventions they go on.
I watched part of it, I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Now she's gonna go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you can have a pencil and a tape. Oh.
Same. So my
Us
pencil's not.
too.
Give me the bag.
Should have had my best.
All right, so I'll just keep track of my phone. Just.
I don't know, let me just double check.
Dust bar.
Oh.
The spike lady, do it.
Go ahead.
The spike lady went around the corner back to the dining.
All right.
The Hound of Tindalos is gleefully, well, he's dead now, but he's gleefully munching on the internal viscera of that guy.
Right.
And you, but you're starting to worry that he may be finishing up soon.
Right.
And you heard Andy from outside basically say, you know, let's get out of here.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I cast Sanctuary.
Mm.
Oh. Good call.
Brilliant. I believe it's against one target.
Okay. Yeah,
Any opponent,
yeah,
Okay.
any opponent, really.
no spell resistance. All right, so you are Sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
Sanctuary.
You still have a move action.
I move towards the window.
You
So
should
you
have sent
stand
the
up.
alien back or get at me.
And move towards the window.
I move
should
towards the,
have.
it's then, hey, now, do I pass?
Instead of Mr. Burns, you should have sent me the Tina gift that Grandma said to.
Do I pass any of my compatriots?
I completely forgot about that.
No, but you can see Jex in the doorway, or I'm sorry,
This is
you see Elib in the doorway as you walk by. Elib looks stricken.
Well, Elib's talking to like people that don't exist.
Potato salad, the government. All right,
Doesn't
as you
matter.
pass the hound kind of looks over you like, and its muzzle is covered in blood, and you're just like, yeah, you just walk by.
Nice.
And it's, so you can see it sort of like, sniffing's too strong a word.
Mhm.
But you can see it's sort of, what it looks like to you is that it is detecting the sanctuary
Oh.
spell around you,
Mhm.
and it's absolutely understanding what's going on, and it does that weird smile thing that it
She
does.
thought, oh, a girl dancing.
No.
Okay.
It's me.
Yeah, that's me. Les.
Yeah.
My mom sent that to me.
Nice.
Yes.
Learning how to text.
That's cute. She's learning how to twerk.
You guys are
That
corrupting
would
your
be-
mother.
Oh, man. That would be a sight.
These are fantastic, by the way.
They're my favorite Christmas cookie.
They're great. Grady and Belmont, you guys are up.
You're up first.
So do I see Elib on the ground?
Elib's on.
Jack's
You're in the
here.
doorway,
Yes, I mean,
kind of
sorry.
Shuffling back. and
You
forth
did.
and
You can't see Jax now.
Talking about how the
but-
trios and money.
Before the plants came running out, you definitely saw not only Jax, but the yellow witch standing over you. Now the yellow witch is over there, and she just shot him with magic missiles.
Yeah, it's great.
The cleric in me wants to go help Jax. But the-
The thing that I am tells me that I should. The role that I've decided to fulfill.
The person that knows Jack says, fuck it.
Right.
I can't switch though.
Right.
Can I burst?
Not right now.
Well,
Okay,
I
next
know,
round.
but with, while I'm in sanctuary?
Sure.
Okay. I
As
thought
long
so.
as you're not bursting
Right.
from
How'd you get the carpet? Or the rug?
Order different animals.
No, how'd you get the rug under the table?
By,
Moving the table.
basically Thias and I lifted up the corners and Marla rolled it underneath. It was a bit of an ordeal, let me tell you. It was not easy, because it's just him and I. So we had to lift it up one side at a time.
One side at a time, yeah.
So where is this witchy lady? She in
Right
there?
there.
Here, you can see her on the screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I see her now.
Right there.
Yeah, you can, your character can see her.
I know, I can see her. How far away is she?
Well, she's not coup de grassing, Jax, which is fun.
Yeah.
She'll get back to that probably.
30, 35. About 45, 50 feet away. It is plugged into. Yeah,
That's on, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But I'm not charging.
Is that one seated?
Mine's charging.
Are you seated? Oh, I'm well seated.
They're both charging.
We have two children.
Now
What was it, Quasar and,
it's showing up. Okay. Yeah.
She 40 feet away from me? Yeah.
so if you were to, so theoretically, you could run in between the
Okay.
flaming plants and get over to Jax
Okay.
in one round.
Okay,
Or you could run towards her, but you wouldn't be able to get to her. Well, depending on your speed, I don't know what your speed is. I'm assuming it's 30.
30, yeah, it's
If
30.
you go for him, I'll go for her.
Okay,
I'll run interference.
yeah, I'll go, oh, yeah, all right.
I want to be an
I was feeling this too, but I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, that'd be good once you get to him.
Yeah. I gotta get there first. All right, yeah, I'll run over to Jax.
Okay, so you're just gonna run right through.
Yeah.
They do not opt to do attacks of opportunity. They're in fact running the other way.
Right.
So you will get there in one round.
Then, that was my move action, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
All right.
That's 1d8 plus 5.
Does he still control the elemental?
Yes, I don't think it's well, I don't think cure spells are concentrations.
They're not.
They're bursts. So yeah, elemental summon elemental. I don't know if that's a
So
concentration.
your Jax or you?
I don't know if it's
maybe right.
concentration or not,
Okay.
but I was just
Okay.
wondering if he still was able to.
Yes, he is.
And am I anywhere close to either?
Ooh.
I just passed you, I think.
I was
You
next to the hound.
Well, you get
hall.
13
walked
points of
past
damage,
me.
13 points back, Jax.
What?
13 points.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
How did you do that from way out there?
He ran.
He ran over
Right.
there. He ran between the plants.
Oh.
The flaming plants. He's a combat medic. He doesn't care about macho head game.
I tell you, during my dream, I heard someone say, we should go out this other way.
That's what I do.
All right, so you are conscious?
Yes.
Unconscious.
Okay, you're still on the ground though, and there's a
You're
big
still on the
elemental
ground.
standing there, and the building's on fire.
You're
Kind of.
welcome.
The thing was on fire.
Thank you very much.
All right, Belmont, what about you?
On an interference. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
What's your speed?
I'm double moving to get.
Oh, you're just getting up. and
I'm
running.
just
Okay.
charging straight at
All
her.
right. Well, you can.
I have 30 feet.
Oh.
If you do a charge action, you can get an attack.
Yes, sir.
My first question.
But a charge action has to be
Going to be
straight
which
line,
field?
and I didn't run the
I
shot.
think that's
My first question. for you
close. You were like right
where's
here.
Ela?
Okay.
That's pretty close. I would allow it.
All
I
right.
do not know. I think she believes she's
Let's-
inside.
Let's roll this punch, shall I?
He,
He
sorry.
lives the guy.
Yeah, he lives in he.
You and I need to find Ela.
Oh, well.
You need to find it. We need to get out of here.
That's, yes,
10,
both of those are the same.
No,
+2 for the charge?
Yes.
12?
like this.
12?
Nope.
I'm not sure what Elib is.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't have a weapon on me right now, so I.
Oh, that information though.
Yeah, get out.
Oh, where's your
because
weapon?
Once we get out, we'll find you.
They made me drop it in the front of the gate or the front of the house.
That's right.
Yeah, so oh, wait, no, I have a club. I'm sorry. So that is. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong.
The hound is.
14. 16 to hit.
Extra planar.
I've got
That's a hit.
got to have
16
a
to
base
hit?
attack.
That's a hit.
Okay,
It's demonic.
I have a club. What is the
Alright.
damage for that?
I believe clubs are D6.
You're bludgeoning.
D6 bludge.
Plus strength. Yep. 26. Ooh.
6 points damage.
Yeah, D6 medium, 6 points. Well, she did not like that at all. Cause you just kabonkerized her pretty hard.
Good.
You know, she's,
Good.
just run up there and it's like, bam, and she's like, whoa.
I just want to
She's
point
for
out,
the fences. Mhm.
You get the impression that she's not used to getting kabonked
I just
at
want-
all.
I just want to point out, my wooden stick did more damage than her magic missiles.
It did, yeah, she rolled 2 1s out of 3.
Yeah.
That sucked. That's just my shitty dice, so. I'll do better next time, sorry.
Great, glad to hear it. All right.
All right, so that's it for Belmont, that's it for Grady. All right, we're back up at the top. The Hound turns to Dustwalk and says, "Where are you going, priest?" You don't actually see the Hound.
Understood.
Where are you going, priest?
To lead you to your business.
Take down your sanctuary spell and I'll show you my business.
Oh, God.
I feel violated.
That didn't come out the way I said.
No.
I don't really want to show you my business. You know,
all this rape you that's coming out of this.
Mhm.
so you're just like, I don't think so.
So.
All right. He doesn't say anything else to you.
Let's see, you know.
It's only, no.
Thus far, you and Elib and Grady
Great.
and probably Belmont hear screaming in the hallway and gruff guttural laughter.
Leave it. Well,
Can I borrow these?
Of course, I have to wait.
He's too late. Ready to burst.
I got a problem when it comes to this because look, I mean,
It's not enough cowbell.
So I know what to get you more excited.
You have a problem, dude.
I have a problem. You know, I got like 8 boxes of dice.
And they're all.
$8 on the 6-sided.
Huh?
How long did you play Warhammer?
Well, none yet. I played Warhammer at all. Yeah, these are for like
for traveler though, right?
Battleground.
Battleground, yeah, that kind of stuff. Well, Battleground uses 20, but
Yeah.
I've got those too. So.
It's enough for 1 high level fireball each.
Yeah, here's my Battleground archive. These are all 20s. I've got.
Could
But
never
when they
have too
sell
many
them for like $4.99 for a whole pack, when they go for like $12,
Right.
it's stupid not to buy them.
What you need to do is anytime you need dice, just play in one of his Archon games and he gives you a set.
Exactly. Daikon, Archon,
Yeah.
Anycon.
I'll give you a set right now.
Yeah.
I've
tried
tried
to
to
not
Andy,
take
you're
that,
up.
but he's given it
Yep.
to me.
Right, I just give
So
alcohol.
give me a perception check.
We are two of the most popular people.
That's true.
Yeah.
I heard that. I'll forget say.
I've heard that about you too. You, Les thinks you should be a male, escort.
Did you see that thing I sent you?
No.
It was in the thing. I got it in an email. It was like a job opportunity email. You don't know me at all, do you?
27.
27. All right. So are you climbing out the window?
Is it my turn yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Well, then
Well, I mean, is that your intention?
My
Kind of
intention is to
intention,
leave
yes.
the combat, but at the
Alright.
same time, I'm about ready to burst, so I'm
Okay.
just saying, when it's my turn.
I got you. Okay. So you could see Dustwar at this window, but you don't see anything else. You can't see anything at this window because most of the foliage and stuff is on fire over here
Okay.
because someone chucked a exploding person out of the window.
So I can see Dustwar, but I can't see anyone else. That's what you're saying.
Correct. But Dustwar does see, he's by the window,
Greatest night of
and he does seem to be sort of like,
Okay.
he's doing something, but I mean, he's by the window,
Yeah.
so you assume that he heard.
I mean,
I'll
I'm very glad.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll shout to follow the sound of my voice. I'm in the hedges. I'm invisible. Follow me this way. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
So hardest possible game of follow the leader.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
But like,
I know.
Follow me, I'm invisible.
Follow the sound of my voice over the sound of flames.
go to the hedges and screaming.
And
The whole
screaming.
hedges.
of burning flesh.
Walk off the cliff. Trust me.
I'm your friend.
Rule number one, never trust anyone. Especially invisible.
All right,
None of yourself.
Especially
Dustwar, you hear that? All right. Follow me, I'm invisible, at which point you're like, okay. But
It must be one of us. Only we are that stupid.
It has to
I'm invisible before, why don't you follow me now?
be. But you hear all this, you don't see it.
Station that me be invisible, they're gonna be like, well, I don't know where she is. I can't see her. So it was like, well, I gotta tell them I'm invisible.
But you do see a gap in the.
I'm telling you, why
Right.
the- yeah.
Mark.
Well,
He's
flying man.
I'm trying to.
Andy, you do anything else besides giving conflicting orders to people?
Wait, I'll grab this flag and wave it. It turns invisible as soon as she grabs it.
Yeah, people follow me anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Let them know I'm invisible and then follow up my voice so they're not really fucking issue.
Follow my voice. I'll beep like I'm backing up. You live percentage
89,
89.
which says attack nearest creature,
Hey, which?
89. Attack nearest creature.
but the creature's gone.
The creature is well, the nearest creature would be
Dustwar is
Dustwar.
not a creature. Dustwar is a person.
It's up for debate, frankly.
Well, if she becomes an
Bella's
opponent,
not here. You could attack her.
She's a person too,
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Kind of.
kind of.
if she is gonna attack me, she becomes an opponent and then sanctuary kicks in.
That's true. So, yeah, I mean, Dustwar is the nearest
And that's
moving
a
person.
Will save?
It's a will save, yeah. You have, so you step in through here, try to kabonk Dustwar. Would you roll? Natural 20?
Great.
Well, I rolled a 15 and I've got a +4, so.
What's the DC on your sanctuary?
DC on sanctuary
Well, that
is a
beats
first level spell.
That beats it. All right, so roll to hit.
Oh, that's absolutely what you need.
Can I hit myself instead?
She is the nearest one.
No, there's an option for like,
I know.
punch yourself, that kind of thing.
Roll low.
Here's the deal
The
though.
only way this gets better if she confirms a fumble.
Are you thinking? Are you thinking? Oh boy.
I'm enraged
That would get better for
and
somebody.
enlarged and holding fucking great axe.
Are you wearing a helmet?
Let's do this.
You wanna take a guess at what my minimum damage is gonna be?
Enough to kill him?
Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope
My
not.
minimum damage is gonna be 15.
If you hit,
My-
I mean, he's got 67 health apparently.
anybody can
so-
roll a 1.
Anyone can roll one. And cheating is a free action.
Hey, it's only a free action when I do.
Oh, okay.
Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 2, not a 1.
Oh, well, that's.
What'd you get?
unfortunate.
A 3.
That's
Ooh.
a 17.
3.
I'll miss you forever. Cause I know that your AC isn't higher than a 30.
What?
Ooh, wow.
She rolled a 7. Yeah,
17
rolled a
plus
17.
13.
Yeah, very few
Yeah,
people-
my AC is not that high.
Very few people think she's a.
Andy, you see something interesting taking place through the window.
It's close to minimum damage, 18 points of damage.
Are you still up?
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Well, you have like 60s in there.
I know.
Well, now you've got an interesting problem because Elib is now attacking you. You're not sure if he's ensorcelled, charmed, evil. Vengeance minded.
Of 80.
Okay. makes sense for you. What is your health?
Oh, come on, guys.
I'm full health.
No, just let it go.
Wait. Full health is
Let it
23.
go.
Let it go.
What? Full health is 23. How? What have you been rolling?
He's got classes with a D4 and D6 for max hit point.
Let it
What
go.
has the D? So I started out with 8. I started out with 8 hit points.
Right.
And then we gained 4, and then 6, and then 2, and then 3.
And I'm guessing you have no con, do you?
Oh. That's for suckers.
Great con.
One of the biggest.
Okay, whose turn is it next?
It is, so that's either Jack, it's your turn.
You're alive. Welcome to the world of the living.
You're still prone though.
I stand up.
Okay, that's move.
Where's he live?
She's in the next room killing me.
I do not know where you live.
Okay, well, there's a fire. We need to get out of here.
Yes, we do.
Which way are we going?
Did I hear,
Andy?
Andy?
You did not.
Okay, so, right, so then I'm thinking, I
Where
want
am
to
I
get
at?
out of here through the way we came in.
By the dining
Perception,
room.
because Andy yelled again last.
That's true. You
last
guys,
round.
but theoretically you could hear. Give me a perception check, but you got to roll pretty good. There's a lot going on between you and Andy.
Jax would too, yeah.
Yeah, same with Jack. That's my heritage as well. Would you roll?
13 plus 5. 18.
Pretty good. You probably would hear Andy sort of in the distance yelling, but not
Not what
entirely
she
sure what
said.
she's saying. What did you roll? For
We
perception?
have heard.
17.
For
17?
dust fart.
17. 18 if it's a trap.
It's definitely a trap. All right, Andy, as you're watching Dustwire in the window, Elif comes up behind him and hits him with his axe.
Bad Elif.
He seems enraged, enlarged, confused.
I need to find Elib because I can
Engorged? Is that?
Engorged.
Engorged, huh?
Pick a direction. I'll follow you.
Right.
All right, Jax, do you want to postpone after Grady?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just following wherever Grady goes.
Oh.
Just let me take a sip of this.
All right, plant. The plants continue to run. This one actually runs into this building and bonks into it. This one keeps running over this way and goes and ends up about over here, double move. And it it misses this, but it blows into the hedge and sort of falls into it.
Oh boy.
So
That's on fire now.
Fire in the hedge.
yeah, so there's like the crackles, more flames, and the hedge over there begins to catch on fire.
We're gonna burn this mansion.
Hot stuff. No. Well, then one way to salvage the adventure.
Yeah.
I love
How'd
those
you say-
candles, man.
How'd
They
you
look
guys
so
do-
cool.
Mhm.
All right, so that's what the plants do. This plant is, all right, so this is starting this building on fire.
Wow.
It's basically crashed into that.
We're just making a mess of things, aren't we?
Mayor's gonna be pissed when he gets back. We're gonna kill him for that. As if he's ever coming back.
Right.
He was dead somewhere. Then the ditch.
The count?
Oh, he will be.
Sorry.
Lights are falling.
If you think I'm getting on the floor, you're out of your mind.
So now that's catching on fire.
What's the worst that could happen, Doug?
Uh-oh.
I couldn't get back up.
Yeah, give me back up. Oh.
Grady, give me a perception check. Another one. Jax too.
9.
Oh,
What'd you roll?
24.
24. All right. So you don't see this. You're busy, looking at Jax and trying to figure out what to do next. Jax, you're sort of looking around and you happen to look inside the doorway to the dining room. Now, this is the dining room where you guys killed the cultist, turned over the table. It's a, you know, it's a
Right.
mess. It's weird. You see, well, here, let me, come with me. I'll tell you what you see. Because you're the only one who sees it.
Emperor Revere, put him on culture. Yeah, that's hilarious. Da, 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 da.
Why did I try to listen?
What?
Lottie freaking down.
It's the same leg. You gotta keep your left leg away from me.
Maybe just don't hit it.
I'm not trying now.
What's wrong with your left side?
No, I keep accidentally hitting it. I keep accidentally hitting her leg.
Yeah, we were playing Baldur's Gate 3 and he got mad and slammed his fist down, didn't realize that my legs were crisscrossed and punched my knee so hard. And I screamed. And then like the next day, we're going shopping for Thanksgiving stuff and Luke accidentally Luke rams. I don't know if it's accidental.
Accidental.
Rams the cart into my left ankle, so I'm limping then while we're shopping.
Wow.
And then the other day we're playing again, and I'm sitting there, and he slams his hand down, and it hits me in the leg again, and I'm like, it's always left. What's that? What the heck?
Oh, you're double now.
I swear to God.
It was
I am not
accidental. It was so funny though, because after that, Luke was just like,
It's
okay,
so funny that my boyfriend beats me.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was like, go in front of me, that way I can't hit you. And I was like, that's how you hit me the last time. You go in front.
She takes a 5-foot step back,
It's like, no, I don't want to do it again.
puts her hands together like this, burning hands at you. I need a reflex save.
Mindy won't walk in front of me because she's worried I'm gonna run in.
Mhm.
I haven't ever, but she won't.
Mhm.
So I go in front of her,
Mhm.
but then I move faster than her, so I'm like losing her. I'm like,
I get it, yeah.
What'd you roll?
That's a one.
A 1. Man, she got you.
wait, you roll for Elib's attack next time.
That depends on if you're still confused. What have any sort of fire resistance?
11 points of fire damage.
Figure of you total bullshit.
That. I wish that were the case. We wouldn't be here right now.
Grady, you and Jax, and you too, definitely hear screaming coming from the entranceway to the manor behind the fire. You're not sure what's going on back there, but you hear at least one man and potentially 2 men screaming.
Oh, no, that's their problem.
There's only, to your eyes, to your mind, Belmont, there's only one real reason that you can think of right now why a man might be screaming, and that's because of what you've put into place with the Hound Timberlows.
Well, I'm glad that's the happen. That's
Dustwire. Elib just
Yeah, I know.
with
So,
an axe.
For the record, Bella's following Elib
Yeah.
from a distance.
From a distance.
Hiding. Not being a target at all.
Elib, friend.
So while I am climbing out the window,
Mhm.
I am withdrawing,
Okay,
climbing out the window.
full withdrawal kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
But I am going to burst.
Okay.
First.
Do your bursts end confusion spells?
I believe so.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
shit. Should know that.
Andy? Range and radius on that. 30 feet?
30 feet.
So Andy, if you're injured, this would hit you too. Not helping the McGonaghy's guys.
How much healing does it do?
Healing wise, not very good, but 7 points.
The presence of magical healing does eliminate the confusion. When you're chastened by the fact that you know that you've just cleaved Dustwire, your friend, with your hat.
Fucking flame.
Left in twain.
My bad.
I was remembering a story about my brother Wayne.
Cleft in lane.
Running into a tree.
No, well, no.
It was
The
7.
three of us were Christmas shopping one time, me, Wayne and Rich,
Okay.
okay? We walked in the KV store,
He says that like Mo, Larry and Curly.
Yeah.
well,
I mean, you've met them, right?
Yeah.
No.
we're leaving KV store. And Richie stops to look at this dog, the little one that like walks a
No,
couple
I have
steps,
to jump.
barks, jumps,
Yeah.
yeah, things
Since
like that.
I'm his designated driver, I need to stop.
And
Okay.
Wayne and I are ready to leave.
What do you want more ice?
Yeah.
Go ahead, listen.
So he yelled to Richie, come on, let's go. And he doesn't pay attention to us.
Really?
So Wayne goes up
Which
to
is
him.
crazy.
Really? That's crazy.
Wayne
Crazy
goes
talk.
up to him, grabs him by the arm, spins him around and said, let's go. It's not Richie. At this point, I look to my side and Richie's here. This is the important part. Wayne being Wayne can't apologize. He just spins the kid back around, turns around and yells at Richie.
No, look at this time devices.
Oh my God.
Let's get his
Skeleton head. That's so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. You have all kinds of cool ice.
Jim, Jim.
Hey,
Les?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at ice.
Ooh, you ready for another? You want a skull ice cube?
They're cool.
I was gonna say, I'm driving, so looking at them as many as I
I
want.
don't have skull ice cubes, but I have skull glasses.
Good, thank you.
All
What?
right.
I don't have skull ice cubes, but I do have two skull glasses. Shot
Not the same.
On it.
No, they're not. The glasses are cooler.
You got little eyes aren't colored red.
The
Don't
little bit
tempt
of
him.
alcohol
He'll put-
saturation with the candied orange peel was very nice.
Don't tempt him. He'll put a little bit of red food coloring on those eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be pretty awesome.
Sure would.
That's how much do those cost?
The ice cubes?
Yeah, the.
The skull one? I got them as a gift from Jim Masters.
They're not that expensive.
The molds.
The
Yeah, I don't think
silicone
they're that expensive. The one thing I got, usually I get them as gifts, but because everybody knows that I'm tweaked about ice. But
molds.
But if you're interested in clear ice, man, get that thing that I have, the, this thing.
Even when you punch her.
No, nothing.
I don't abuse her.
That's not what she said.
That's what an abuser would say.
Right. Exactly.
It sounds like somebody who abused something.
This is called a Simple Taste. Look for a Simple Taste ice ball maker. This is awesome.
Does it kind of shake it so it gets rid of all the air bubbles?
No. Directional freezing, my
Freezing
man.
from the bottom.
Ah, from the bottom, okay.
It's an insulated box.
Yeah, okay.
What is freezing it from the bottom, dude?
Ice normally freezes from the top down,
Okay.
Which traps the air.
which traps the air
From the
underneath.
bottom.
Right. It pushes the air up as it freezes.
No bubbles.
Yeah, no bubbles. I know. Oh, God, incident there.
Oh God, no, not an incident.
You're nervous about cats being over here on your floors, and then you do that.
Yeah, just spray everything with the amaretto sour.
Lovely red color.
Amber.
Amber.
And stained wood.
Yeah, but not that kind of state.
No, that kind of stain.
It's nice.
Yeah.
There's one over this way,
You know,
and a couple of little itty bitty pieces.
A little water spot won't hurt anybody.
A big lint ball.
well, it's the plastic laminate. I mean, it's
Yeah,
impervious to.
right, exactly.
Oh,
That's why you buy it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why it's gonna go in my basement.
there you go.
Nice. Captain were here, he would get those little ice cube crunchies right up for you.
They wouldn't have hit the ground if I were here.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Tegan would have been on them. He likes it.
Holly will let them sit for a bit.
Really?
All right.
Bill doesn't eat ice.
He'll push it around, and then whenever he's done playing with it, then he'll eat it. Yeah.
Your turn, I think. Yeah.
Well, I bursted,
Bill loves
You burst,
carrots.
okay.
but I'm getting out the window.
I know he loves
Yeah, you
it.
can still do that.
All right,
You climb it
out
out.
the window.
All right. That's, so climbing out the window is gonna be your move action. You're not gonna be able to move much.
That's okay.
beyond that, but you are now outside.
Yeah.
Escape. Escape.
Gradient Jacks.
Now, did everybody take the 7 points, even
Yes.
though
Yes.
it's meager?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was I,
That's
we
within there.
weren't within there.
Yeah, we're not-
You guys are too
Yeah,
far.
we're
away.
too far away.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's really only
It's
Elib and
human
Andy
skin tone within the pregnant ear.
I'm following you.
and you.
I am.
You guys
it's
are
just-
7 points
yeah.
too.
I know.
I just want,
I,
I want her to have scales on her cheeks, though, that's the
Right.
difference, yeah.
I'm fine with running out the front door.
You got scales? Ooh, so Luke. was
Front
the-
gate.
She's right there.
And
Yeah, but she's fighting Belmont.
I'm
Right,
fine with running out the
but-
front gate.
Ignore me, run for your lives.
But
I'm
I
fine
can,
with
I
running
can
out the
cast a
front gate.
spell and then still run.
that I wanna play.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast,
She just, I want.
If it hurts her,
My
then
image for her
I don't
was
want her to
exactly
see it.
like
Try
this,
casting
just
Cloud
black
Fear.
hair and then scales on
Yeah.
the cheeks, that's the only difference. So
fair enough.
You also have your elemental.
trying to use some of the pick her.
You do have the elemental.
Try to make her.
Is he-
so
okay.
nothing's perfect.
Just tell the elemental to attack her.
yeah, do that and have an elemental
You
attack.
can do both. Porque no los dos. So fire elementals move at speed 50.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Interface.
they'll doink.
What did you, the
Fire.
fire in here?
Accidentally. The
Sorry,
smoke.
the smoke
Alright.
in here?
Okay.
The elemental gets a slam attack at +7.
That's a 20.
What kind of elemental is it?
Fire. Medium fire.
16 plus,
That's a hit.
Yep.
All right, so D6 +1 plus burn, which is a saving throw on my part.
Burn.
Six.
I did not make the save, so roll another D6.
Burn into.
Dance place ablaze. 4.
Okay.
It was
So,
right at the disco place.
so it slammed into her.
Good.
You good? I'm gonna
Um,
make you spit up your drink.
Just do some body flame hand. She's gonna
Yeah,
bash
right.
her. She's wearing like robes and stuff.
Good.
And they catch on fire.
Good for her.
So she is now,
You get the thing.
trying to put herself out. It's not working. She'll have to save again next
She's
time.
busy now, so you can run away too.
Yeah, she's on fire. Are you gonna do also the spell that you were talking about?
Sphere. No,
she
we're
goes-
gonna run.
yeah, like I
Run,
said, yeah, we're gonna run.
Okay, so then where are you going? I mean.
The only way I know to go was out the way we came in.
Good.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
alright, so you guys are both going that direction.
we do a double
We're gonna
move.
have to find.
No, you cast a spell, so you can only do a single move.
I just moved the elemental, so.
Only someone was shouting
Oh,
to me, "Hey,
that's true, you didn't cast a spell, so yeah, you can do double.
Okay, let me do double move then.
And then Belmont, what are you gonna do? She's like this. As the elemental is already caught her robes on fire.
As we're running, I tell you, people may not be who they appear to be. Trust no one but you and me.
Okay, we can do that.
I don't know if I trust that.
You didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Trust no one.
That's
trustworthy. I get what you're trying to do, but if there was a more disconcerting way to do that.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know that you could have achieved it.
Everyone but you.
Everyone but you?
I'm fine, but everybody else. No.
I'll explain more later. I just don't know if that.
Explain more later.
Well, I don't know if she's gonna turn into someone else also now, because she saw me see her change.
Yeah.
So she may very well change into someone else.
I'm going to
I'll
attack.
keep on plugging and replugging it. I don't know. It's not coming undone. It's sitting.
You're gonna attack her?
Yeah,
Alright, so you
so-
step forward.
Yep,
Club.
club.
Oh.
I'm gonna spell strike,
Ooh.
try and inflict wounds.
I love me some spell trying.
I wish it were the 2E version because that one's far more
I
reliable.
love that one.
Take credit.
Let it sit for a bit to see if it,
Oh, no,
Good roll.
not great. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
it's doing the same.
You don't know.
Kevin's did.
I rolled a 3.
Whatever. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You
Okay.
didn't say anything with your charger.
You lose the spell or does it stay in the?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone, okay.
Inflicted wounds.
Alright.
So that goes-
Belmont.
The output may be different than what
Yeah.
you're actually wanting.
Busy. Andy, what do you do?
Use the 3070 graphics card that's.
Yes, yeah.
I'm still staying there,
Sucking up as much power as.
is my weapon invisible as well?
Everything on your person is invisible.
Okay.
Now, the moment you hit somebody with it, like if you were gonna hit Dustwar like Elam did.
No, I'm not gonna
Then-
hit Dust War, I'm just
Oh,
trying to figure out.
want to get in.
If I drop something, will it become visible?
It does.
Okay, hold on.
Everybody want to hit Death War.
Ran. Everybody
What are you
hits stuff.
doing, Death War?
I don't know.
Everybody wanna hit Dustwar.
So,
Every day of the year.
Alright, I've got, I've got some soap, so I will fish for my
What?
soap.
So?
Take my backpack, yes. I will take my soap and kind of like put it on the ground in front of me saying, follow the soap, come this way.
Low end gaming.
Just to make sure.
Are you
don't-
insinuating that I need to bathe?
No,
Cheaper.
I'm trying to make, I don't wanna grab anything useful and I don't need this soap. I'm not filthy.
So why
I
not?
washed yesterday.
I just
Why
heard
not
something
just
about
drop
dropping soap, and
invisibility?
it's like,
I
what?
did it just in case.
Yeah. Drop the soap in front of my character.
We're not in prison.
I'm not gonna drop my invisibility on the off chance that something comes at me, because if something comes at me, I need to get the fuck out. Sorry, but in that case,
Leaving clues.
you all can get fucked. I'm leaving.
It
I
is
still got
This
that
whole
day
party
off.
needs its own personal
Still
HR.
that day off.
Thinking about you, making moves, talking to legal, you know, that.
Everybody hits Dustwall.
Yeah.
Everybody hits Dust War.
I just wanna hit Death
Wait,
War.
it's okay. I'm head of the HR department.
Justin is now officially head of the
Well,
HR.
man,
committee.
the die
Why not? He
too.
was, you know, he was head of Justice Day.
It's Karen. Yes.
Doing that got us.
I will be the bard and I will try and make sure that everybody pays.
Yeah, so that's it.
Or else they
I
give
dropped
HR.
soap when I say
HR
come this
Well,
way.
Karen or Deborah?
You
Every
dropped the soap and
Karen-
said,
Yeah,
"Come
they
this
don't
way."
see this, but I'm doing the other here finger.
It's invisible, but you're getting it.
You can just sense the aura of it, yeah.
can sense the beckoning motion.
I don't think I was going to the aura.
I don't want to sense anything.
I think if we ever start a band, it should be called Invisible Come Hither Fingers.
So,
Interesting choice.
that's
ICHF.
true. That's true. I should
Birch
do
just
that.
right.
Sense
You,
the aura.
you use your tentacle in order
Yeah,
to
I
try
was gonna say,
to.
when Dustmore gets closer, I might just tickle him with the tentacle and pull him. closer.
Invisible beckoning tentacle.
A little tentacle tickle.
Yeah, a little tentacle.
A tentacle.
Yeah, a tentacle.
Tentacle.
Now you're teasing it. Where is that? What is that map of?
That's a map of, that you guys found in the library.
It's on the moon.
And that's my map holder that Marla got from.
Nice.
Very nice.
Merry Christmas.
She must like you a
Not
lot.
for Christmas, but she had it kicked around. So this thing is
So she used to be a
actually,
teacher.
she used to be a teacher. And during COVID, she taught online. She taught third grade online. And this was to hold her green screen. But now she doesn't need a green screen because she's jobless.
Oh,
She's a drain on society as opposed to a contributor.
Oh, I see.
wow.
She hates it when I say
If I tell her that.
What Ian Rand would say, a leech.
a leech, yeah. Although Ayn Rand was on
I know.
welfare pretty much her
Her
entire
entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody once
It's a
said,
little difficult.
libertarians are like cats. They're wholly dependent on an environment and a series of apparatuses that they're wholly dependent on and that they dislike.
And they abhor, yeah.
They actively despise.
They're cats. Okay, so Andy, your tentacle tickling Dustwar. Elib, you have
And I
come to
am
your
smiling, baby.
senses, and you are a little bit chagrined that you just clocked Dustwar, who is now clambered out the window.
A little bit.
Offensively to get away from you, but you also hear Andy saying odd things outside,
Like follow the invisible hand.
like, I dropped the
I
soap,
dropped the soap.
Follow it.
Invisible tentacle.
I'll give you 10 tickles, you know?
and another core memory of Elib's flights out, like, oh yes, I remember the soap droppings.
I used to get 11 tickles.
So can I,
Last year.
can I fit through this window?
Yeah, probably. It's a big
Squeeze,
window,
it's
so
a
yeah,
squeeze,
yeah, it'll be a squeeze.
Try and bust out again.
I guess.
Rain down.
You
your
can try
entire
Kool-Aiding out of
floor.
it, but it's brick on the
Yeah,
other side,
no.
so.
I get to the window with my first move and I just kind of put my axe outside against the edge of the building.
Okay.
So that I'm not trying to climb through it.
Doug, grab it and run.
Well,
Grab it and hit her back.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm
Before my
doing
turn.
it so he
Oh,
can see
oh.
that I'm unarmed.
Don't hit her back. You just
Yeah,
piss her
my
off.
hand back, yeah. I'm just,
You'll just
I'm
piss him
putting
off.
my weapon down so that Dustwar can see that it's a non-violent action. And then my second move, I'm actually going through. So
Through
it
the
should be
thing.
on the
Okay,
other
you
side.
should be able to. I kind of want to put you
The
there.
second move, I punch him as.
Yeah. On my second move, I shall strike thee a third time.
And I've already said sorry.
Yes, strike it.
He did say
once
sorry.
more.
He did, I know.
All right. Plans are not going anywhere.
Nope.
Libby, how much do you know about Pokemon?
A bit.
Hopefully enough.
Okay. I mean, I played the original Blue back on like a regular Game Boy.
All right. Jax.
Next round. Yeah. I'm up.
No. But if you look backwards,
Doesn't think-
you see Asa come running out of this door and across here, following you guys towards the door. But it's Asa.
Damn, sure it is.
Wait, where's the witch?
God damn it, I can't explain it. I can explain it, but it'd be lost.
Then no.
Thanks, guys.
You are.
Rich one's, the witch runs in the building.
I appreciate it.
Is it like that? Okay.
No one's got me in Kevin's side.
Nothing.
Kevin's in my corner.
Yeah, nothing but far. I'm in the corner.
You
with-
see.
So when we get out the gate, do we turn left, right, or go straight?
But I heard follow the soap,
Basically.
so I head for the soap.
Huh?
Right,
Okay.
Basically, when those three.
Well, then you decide.
because I heard Andy's voice in that direction, so I'm assuming that's the direction we need to go to meet back up. with
You would actually get close enough for Andy to,
Define
I mean, you would like bonk into her. 'cause She's still, she's still standing in the.
There's a fire going on to the left of me.
Yeah, that's because Elib dropped an exploding body out of the
Without
second floor
knowing that
window.
beforehand, it just doesn't have
It-
any.
In
It's
an
a long
awesome
story.
heroic way.
It was fabulous.
It was so good.
Yeah, and these are starting to catch on fire too. Actually, the more you can kind of like look around, there's
It
a
was
lot
so
of
good.
things around here catching on fire.
You're welcome.
Why does that always happen around you guys?
I can't imagine why.
You guys go into an inn, just a quiet drink, on fire.
It's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. We hate him.
It's Matthew McConaughey started these fires.
I create water
Ooh,
above that,
Being-
the burning body, and 10 gallon appears.
Wow, that's a louder.
You really helped in. the
Now,
past
it
few
was
weeks.
a burning zombie.
yeah, it was.
That's good because I can fix that.
All right, so it was a zombie that was burning, but now the 10 gallons fires out. I mean, it's still smoldering and stuff, like the things are sort of like, there's smoke still coming up, but it is out.
Yeah, give it a bit.
And you're close enough to Andy that you're pretty sure you know where she is.
And this is a splash zone.
Now we got soap. And water.
We're gonna have a bath in bushes.
It's tentacling time. Okay, so that is, all right, Brady and Jax, what do you guys do?
We're running. Out the door we came in.
I did the creepy dad laugh.
I calculated this already. That's 60. Double move to there.
Okay, so you guys are outside of the compound.
Yep.
You can see smoke, well, from where you are, I mean, the hedges aren't very tall, but you can see smoke.
Smoke's right
pouring out.
there, smoke's back here.
Yeah,
I asked him if we turned left, right, or going straight when we got out of the complex. He said we turned right because he did hear
okay,
that voice
Voice
saying,
of
come
our
this
party
way.
back there, so I know
Okay.
what they said, but that's the direction we're gonna go.
okay.
Just let you know why we chose that direction.
There is method to our
All right,
madness,
Belmont,
not just madness.
the witch went in the building.
There is madness, but not
Well,
just
yeah,
madness.
Different
Wait,
kind of
did she
madness.
just fully?
She just like, yeah, full withdrawal into the building.
Okay,
This building right here.
Right, other than him. Oh,
okay.
You still hear the screaming going on over there.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, you would still hear it.
Great.
Here, upstairs. Okay, you want more? Oops. Want more else?
200,
2 more olives.
200.
Two more. Two. two more martinis?
No, olives.
So if he doesn't finish this current martini, unless it's just topping it off, it still only counts as one.
Mhm.
It still only counts as one.
Think about anything to
Stop
have.
drinking so you can still.
No, I had to flush the straw back so that it wouldn't. drip forward.
Yes.
Ew.
It's me drinking it.
I know, but still.
I do that a lot when I have a straw.
Stop talking now.
Good call, Doug.
The soap and the straws, this is starting to turn into some sort of softcore cinema.
That's why I'm thinking, okay, just calm down, dude.
Man, we are all
And tonight on Cinemax,
So-
prison bitch.
We're all
Sorry, man.
into some
So right
revelations.
Not really.
Give it time.
Okay, we're still early.
Don, did you text your sister yet?
Oh, no, we'll not, we'll right now.
Which one?
All right, see you when.
When?
Don.
Good.
He's not driving.
I had a line.
You're right, no, I
I had a line on
I've
the-
intentionally,
You know, kind
his
of like
birthday.
Andy in Wrath of the Righteous.
I know.
There's another section that's.
I'm literally surprised you didn't choose her first.
All right,
I'll get rid of Garnet and I'll
genuinely-
make her instead.
Belmont, what are you gonna do? She's basically retreated. She was on fire. So she's like tapping herself out. She looks around, she looks at the elemental, she looks at you, she goes into the building.
What are you going after? I do.
Excellent.
I say you
All
gotta
right.
go.
She is running up these stairs, up to the second floor.
Oh, nowhere, bitch.
5, 10, 15, 20.
30.
Okay.
Make up a little last stand.
There you go. Words of encouragement.
I don't think that.
Oh, so Luke is volunteering to be Karen from HR.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I don't remember if I have enough spells from before.
You gotta put some luck oil on those dice.
Walk it well.
Yeah, you got a 15, that's good.
I have purchased this product.
Does it work?
Dice luck oil? No, it does not.
Actually, what you need
Shocking.
to do, you need to put it out during a full moon.
Just wondering.
And have,
Just,
and have the moon.
I bought a set of dice. It might have been at Gen Con.
Mhm.
Like the first year we went, and they were selling sets of dice, and they were selling Cajun dice
Spell
luck oil.
combat.
And it was like this little vial of
Plus
stuff,
strike.
and they were saying, pour it on your
That's
dice,
-2.
and it will bring you luck. And I was like, this can't miss.
Yeah.
And it absolutely did miss.
It's like a birth control that an old elf taught you.
Yeah, an elf told me this. It can't be mine.
All.
It can't be mine.
Oh, so it doesn't, there's no negatives to it at all.
Aspernius was the pull-out key.
Okay.
Pull out.
The pull-out king.
I'm spell striking this.
All right,
That's 21 to hit.
ooh, that's a hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what you were probably thinking was that like the attack uses the weapon's critical range, but the spell effect only deals ×2.
No, I thought there was a thing that it counts as.
Oh, there might be something later on where it's like to do more damage. you
No,
take
I thought that it
minus.
had something to do with, it counting as like two-handed
Oh, no. it doesn't.
fighting. Alright. Well, screw
All
it.
right, so you got weapon damage and you got, what was the spell?
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds, okay, so that happens.
That's 5 points bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And how much is inflict wounds?
Which kind of wounds? Light?
Light,
Wounds is
first
worse.
level.
Light, medium, severe.
It's
Mhm.
gonna be light.
Yes,
I'm only
one of
second
those.
level.
1d8.
1d8.
+5.
Yeah, plus your.
Yep.
That'll shoot.
Yeah.
In other words, you
Plus
hurt her
one.
feelings.
Plus your level.
Yeah.
So plus
Oh,
5.
caster level, so
Yeah,
that is.
plus 5 at the max.
So that'd be. So my caster is only a second level.
Roll one
Oh,
die.
you're only a second level for
I'm
you?
only at second level, for,
Oh, 1 plus
So he
2.
will take that.
because I'm
That's
multi-classing.
it.
both of my classes.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Plus-
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
That's good.
Woo!
That is 8 points of
Necrotic damage?
necrotic.
Negative
What's
damage, yeah.
Yeah,
8 points, product?
8 necrotic and
Thank you.
5 points bludgeoning.
Okay. So you hit her hard in the back. She's running upstairs. And you hit her hard in the back, and you could see her sort of like stumble up the stairs, and you could see the necrotic energy sort of pierce her. And begin to sort of like, but she manages to.
Okay.
She's on like her, you know how sometimes when you're a kid, you're crawling up the stairs on your like hands and feet.
What's wrong with Paul?
She's crawling up the stairs on her hands
You
and
know,
feet.
you've
I was
had,
gonna
you've
say,
had
does
12
that-
already.
She's still alive.
Fair, but for like the next rounds, will that count as her being
Okay, they
like
got 10.
thrown or something?
Kind of, yes. I think it would be effective, yeah, depending on.
Carry
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
Carry on.
She's gonna move.
She's gonna,
She's
yeah,
gonna go upstairs.
but like, she's not gonna be able to move like 60 feet from that position without like.
No, not 60 feet. no.
Okay, perfect.
She's essentially crawling right now, which is happening.
That's exactly. what
All right, that's Belmont. Hound is busy. Andy, what are you doing? So, Dustwater's right there. Elib is coming forward. The soap's on the ground. It's your move.
Soap's
The
on the
stone's
ground.
on the ground. The ball's in your
And
court.
water just came out of the
Yeah.
sky, so
Yeah.
it's shower
Bath time.
It's shower time.
Please tell me.
If I can, I would like to pull Dustwater through the hole, like to the other side behind
I've
you.
been waiting to pull through the hole.
Grab Dustwater.
With the tentacle, I wrap the tentacle around him. And then I
Okay.
pull him in, yeah.
I love getting pulled through the hole.
Sanctuary for that.
It's not an attack.
But when
Maybe
things
it
don't
is kind of
match-
a grapple. Yeah, so
It
he's
is
got
a-
sanctuary.
Ooh, grapple.
I would say she's
Well,
also invisible, so we wouldn't know it's happening, so we could take it as an attack.
Well, she's not invisible. Well,
Oh, I know she's there though.
yeah, he does.
She
And-
dropped
and-
the-
and I know
she dropped
that
the soap.
And I know that she has these tentacles. I mean, I do know all of
Sanctuary
that.
is automatic though.
Yeah, sanctuary is
it's like-
it's passive. So you would
It's
have to
like
make a will save.
Subconscious
That'd
thing.
be great.
She attacking or
That's a 6.
You
I
missed.
have
The
a-
tentacle
I
reaches
have
out
one.
and bounces
It doesn't
off some
matter.
invisible
Okay.
field.
You read
Some
about Pope's Dustwater
protective
and you're like,
virginal field that stops,
Virginal,
yeah,
that's it.
stops the tentacle.
Emphasis on.
Not my Dustwater.
You've got sanctuary on you.
No, me.
Oh, you have, okay.
Thus far has. sanctuary.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
No
pull
questions.
Dustwater
No
through,
questions.
yeah.
Yep.
Have another
No
olive.
questions.
Yeah, have another olive.
So I'm unable to pull Dustwater through.
Right.
No, you can't even touch
I
Yeah,
gave
that's
you
fine,
4.
Okay.
Okay, magic
Can't touch this.
olive.
I understand.
Can't touch this.
Break it down.
You know, sometimes that's not beneficial.
What's that?
I was invisible once in 18 and went unconscious and they couldn't find
Yeah.
me to heal me.
What if that just drop if you're unconscious?
No,
Is invisibility not like concentration? or something?
no,
No, yeah.
So, oh, yeah, so it just stays up.
I was invisible.
That was fine.
Oh, God, no, it wasn't that.
Didn't somebody like step on you? And
Yes, that's how they found me.
More damage.
All right, that's Andy. Elib.
Jax!
Roll perception check.
So much for stealthily moving away.
Ooh,
You heard that.
24, I heard that.
From over across the compound, you hear. It's this way.
No, I'm going. Come on, you were right. Let's
I'm
go.
following Jack.
I also heard Andy though, so I'm gonna keep moving towards where I last heard Andy.
She's probably confused, but it's like, why can't I touch you with my tentacle? What is going
Let
on?
me stroke you.
And he's like, I have perception.
Game, Mom. I did not hear that.
Choosing not to.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have this vision
I have
of the,
blood, I shouted
have to
that
open
shit.
that head.
I'm seeing this vision of Galaxy Quest when they're in
Yeah.
the transporter room,
Yeah.
you know? Oh, that's not right.
Passing through the head, so.
Oh.
Making out my tentacles.
Yeah.
I grabbed my axe from the side of the
Yeah,
room.
yeah, I assume you.
Tentacles
Okay.
of fear.
You and Sarah repeat that line all
I
the
do
time
it
now.
so bad.
That's not right.
Plus, I
Mhm.
do put it back.
Back in the thing?
back,
Okay.
So it's not in my hand, because I don't want to, make Dustwater too nervous.
Of course, we did say that whenever Dad and Mom would kiss. We did.
Oh, that's not right.
There was a period of time when I was in like middle school or something, when riding on the bus, and there was this girl who would like talk to me and my friends. And at the end of every time she was done talking, everything like, nice speech. Don't know
You
why,
asshole.
but yeah, no, it was just me.
Oh,
I'll tell
you
you-
asshole.
You asshole, not both of you. Oh, absolutely.
I'll
just
tell you
me.
what, one of the best insults I ever heard was during a meeting at work. And somebody was opining on something that took way longer than it was supposed to be. And when they finally ground to a halt, somebody in the back of the room goes, "You should turn that into a TED Talk."
Wow. We were just like, wow.
It was like, that's brutal.
When I was 12 or 13, my mom was dating some guy and they took me to dinner because I got straight A's on my report card because, it me.
Cause it was you, yeah.
And they are just making out in the booth across from me. And I got so disgusted by it. I was like, Mommy, what will Daddy think? She had your reaction. He got so mad, and she's like, "Yeah, if he doesn't have that kind of sense of humor, this relationship can't last."
Oh, man. Well played. Well played.
You know how I used to explain your mom.
It's
That breathing
hands
thing.
up and
In, out, all that.
so.
Alright.
Joy.
Well
was
within,
this
I mean,
guy.
you're the-
Oh, everything was just
Oh, I know.
wonderful, So
Roses
because
and
she
sweet
can't-
music and everything.
Because she
And then
can't
we,
do
one day
full
she'd wake
movement,
up
she's gonna do
and
spell.
everything about him would just annoy her.
Oh, God.
And my example was, it's that breathing thing,
Oh.
in, out, all day. If he would just stop that. Yeah.
What's
Mom,
wrong?
you know what Daddy thinks?
Not good on you. He's doing it on her.
I know, but yeah.
Looks like a heathen spell.
Well played, Libby.
That explains the whole Kenny thing.
Huh?
That explains the whole Kenny.
Oh,
thing.
man. I denied that until it never happened.
Wait, what?
She dated Penny? Apparently not.
No, she never did.
Tony breathed.
What?
No, just drop it.
No,
Uh,
no, don't worry. It
Yeah.
never happened.
We're all.
What she did?
No, nothing. Yeah, listen, who's next?
Wow. Apparently this is a big deal. I didn't realize.
All right, so you're
He's a weirdo.
outside of the
Yes, he is.
Right.
complex right now. You know Andy's in
Oh,
front
a lot
of you,
more
Eli's behind
now.
you. You
Yeah,
guys are
there's a lot more
essentially
in the fringe
escaping.
now, really.
I'm assuming, Andy, you're just basically leading
Or he
Elif
was, we
and
just never
Duswar
noticed
out
it.
of here.
He was, but. he just
Albeit
never noticed it.
invisibly.
Well,
How much
Facebook
soap do
has
you
brought
have?
it out.
Right.
Just got one bar.
Just the one bar,
Yeah.
so it's back in the bag.
Mhm.
Are you dropping any other things or are you just talking?
What?
I'm talking at this point since they know where I am.
So yeah, I mean,
She's
let's.
shaking the treat
His
deck.
real view is-
He's Newsmax now. Newsmax,
He's got a pair of
Okay,
maracas,
so-
dwarven maracas.
So basically, we're out of the building, so we're not in harm's way, so I'm just.
Not really, I mean, unless there's something specific that you wanna do,
Let's just flip on the.
probably would
phone.
drop out of initiative.
Well, most of you can.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. And probably you guys,
Yeah, we're.
because at this point, you guys will be able to see them.
Right.
Kind of like popping out. Now, the road is back like over here, so you're gonna have to kind of loop around, but, you're still busy.
Yeah.
So I guess we kind of like, is there something you want specifically to
I
do?
wanna send you a note.
Oh,
Well, then do that.
So,
I like that they have that kind of relationship.
I've already checked the box, I like you. It's just not like.
Just
So
like-
you're behind her, you're pretty sure she's,
Writing.
We're right.
you're pretty sure she has cast a healing spell on herself.
Yep.
Because she seems revived, some of her wounds have knitted. And
Let's
she-
fix that,
she's
shall we?
continuing to run up into the building, run away from you.
Okay.
So you're just gonna jump up the stairs and get her?
Yep, same thing as before.
Okay.
Neither.
Like quite literally the exact, oh, this is the, okay. There we go.
Yeah, she's heading for that room. Now that door is open. So just so you know, this is like a carriage house,
Yeah.
and it's quite well appointed. It's in good condition. It looks like it's been, taken care of. There's no damage to it.
It changed into an Airbnb.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, that was the other place, but yeah, no, I mean, it's obviously similar to what you guys saw before. It's
probably used as a guest house or something.
Right.
I gotta look that up.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, howdy.
Would you roll? Or have you rolled yet?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
For future use.
Gotcha. You gotta kind of go back inside to where it is.
I thought it was outside smoke.
No, it's sort of like in between the hedge and the building.
Oh, no, then I'm not gonna do that. I thought it was like just lying there.
Well, it is. It's just sort of like a catty corner. It's only like 10 feet away.
Okay, I'll do that.
You might do it. Okay. And then can I assume that your next round will be?
It's a 8-hour ritual. The point is it's for future use.
You're gonna
Maybe.
bring with? Okay.
He's getting leftovers to go.
Out of curiosity, what is her AC?
15.
Yeah, I miss.
You missed. Okay. All right. Well, so, all right. Before we finish up with Belmont, is anybody else doing anything else? I'm assuming Grady, you and Jex are
Going toward.
catching up with Elib and Duswar and Andy.
Keeping a quick look every once in a while behind me to see if anyone's
Perception check.
following.
Right.
Oh, 26.
26. Nobody's back there.
Okay,
Asa has disappeared.
Asa was not Asa. Asa was one of the guys, one of the couple that came from that carriage house or the
Yeah.
B&B.
Okay.
Maybe you were wrong about him getting killed.
No, I'm not. Asa,
I suspected him anyway, because he was trying to get me to do things I didn't want to do.
Asa died. Consensus of Asa died and this non-human
Asa entity.
entity took the form of Asa.
Okay. All right. So
And I don't know if it's taken any other form, so that's why you shouldn't trust anyone
Anybody.
but me.
Well, I know.
She's
that you
gonna run in
OD.
here.
And we're doing a rule where 5 feet means that you can't hit them. Damn it.
correct. So she runs in there. Let me take a look at something real quick.
Game bullshit.
Yep.
The fact that you're looking what's in this room is very concerning to me. Oh, great.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's just.
You wanna see one?
You want to touch your screens?
Oh, no, that's good.
No, no.
No, no, no.
Oh, so are these magnets for holding them in place?
Yeah.
These shiny things.
Did
like that?
Yeah.
did Thias show you what he did with this new things that he's done? So he bought these creatures for Warhammer. And he basically has put them together. He customized them. So one of them has like Kerberos heads and the other one is like a big alligator, but they have multiple different weapons. So he drilled them out, installed magnets in both the weapons
told me about
and the
that.
thing, and you could switch out all of the stuff between all of them.
That was
Wow.
And it
awesome.
works perfectly. He's a freaking genius when it comes to this. All right, Belmont.
And you know what? It's really amazing that he's such a genius for this. He doesn't have a girlfriend.
Hey.
Priorities.
I had to say it.
He's no dumber than Robert, who has a very hot girl after him and he's oblivious to it.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Honestly, that's. No, it's not. The more I think about it, the less preferable it is.
Bob's son, Robert, okay, has this
We're working.
foreign exchange tennis player that flirts with him and would love to spend time with him. And he's like,
In Robert's defense, I was as clueless as that before too, so when I was a kid, I had no idea what was going on. When I finally asked Marla out, she was like, "You think I've been coming over to your house for breakfast after my job because I like you? Because I like your stupid, shitty breakfasts?" No. It's like about time. I've been doing this months.
I'm moving 30 feet in there to try to.
All right, so you're going in the room.
Yeah.
All right, so she is standing. So this room is like a lounge or a study. There's a desk. There's bookcases. There's kind of stuff, all those things. And she is standing in front of the desk, and you can see her sort of like rearing backwards, like preparing for this attack. She has drawn a dagger as well. So she has a dagger. So she's prepared for your attack. But it's obvious that you get the impression that this isn't a person that has been like hit in combat before, ever. You know, that kind of thing. She seems a little freaked out because usually she's just like sending zombies and shit in. You remember, well, you don't, but the rest of these guys remember her from the alleyway fight.
Yeah.
And it was like 20 zombies, and then she just bolted when everything went bad. So you've got her sort of boxed in. What are you gonna do?
It's not fun, is it?
You put your sword away and you just go,
Love me, love me do.
It's
You
not,
know, I want
it's
you.
not
"You're
fun.
a yellow witch. I'm a magus of some sort. I can't remember exactly." Together,
We
think
can
of our
make beautiful children.
think of a
Show her your spell strike.
Oh, well, I'm about to.
No.
Whoa, whoa.
It's not fun being in this situation, is it?
No. Go ahead. What are you gonna do? You gonna kabonker?
Yep.
All right.
Is that what they call it now?
Yeah.
Kabonker either.
Wow, kabunkerizing. She's been kabunkerized.
AC 15. Did you miss her again? Cool, +1.
Should I roll for you?
No. Coming out with natural 17s over there, like the bodily function.
It's a bomb.
Conversely, I was wanting to fail all of the dice that were rolling high.
It's like 17. What'd you get?
Yeah, no, I just barely miss.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, she is going to try and turn the tables. What she's actually going to do
Like spin the table.
is she says, "Look into my eyes." And you can't help but look up. And you can see it. She's like, "You and I have no reason to fight." And she casts Charm Person on you.
But you make your will save.
Will save. Maybe you won't. I mean, he's been rolling pretty crappy.
Hey,
25.
25. That is a made will save by a fair
no,
amount. So.
roll deception or bluff.
So she takes her move action and jumps behind the desk, knocking books off to the side, books and papers off.
Okay.
Your turn.
I will move to wherever she is and
Bluff.
hope,
She has
I'm like, if you survive this and I don't, I want you to remember this and how this felt. And I'm going to try and hit her.
You gonna bonk her? Okay.
Pull out his tentacle.
Come the fuck on, miss. Do I get any sort of advantage from her being like cowering behind a fucking desk?
Actually, the desk kind of gives her cover. So, I mean, it's.
Moving around to the side where she is, like.
I mean, is it really covered though if she's standing behind her?
And she's running out. It's not, well, a desk isn't.
Yeah.
She's gonna do burning hands again. Reflex save.
Nope.
10 points of fire damage. And
Now-
you notice that some of the papers and stuff.
You're down?
Yep. You're down.
Holy shit!
1 point over.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
now this is gonna change things a bit.
Well, I think.
Justice Gauche.
Uh, And we have no idea you're over there.
No way of knowing.
My spidey senses tell me.
I'm gonna talk to you for a second. Hold on. Let me just put this in there. All right, hold on.
That's pretty.
Hi, Karen.
That can't be.
All right, come with me over here.
Uh-oh, it must be bad. Private session and a closed door. Again, that reaffirms the belief, never leave the party.
Well, Luke and I have been talking about this, and he's like, I can't wait until that fight so that I can kill off Belmont, because he's like, I don't like Belmont. I fucked up so many times with Belmont. This is ruined it for me. And I'm like, all right.
Who's doing a good job, if that's any consolation.
Well, yeah. Of all the party members to die,
Belmont's totally fine.
Belmont's
He has
the-
no ties to this group whatsoever, really, yeah.
Wouldn't this be his third character though?
Second,
it will be his third.
the new one will be.
Yeah, but,
Tavian.
I don't know if Tavian actually died or not, so he might come back with Tavian again,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be
Tavian went
okay.
missing.
Because when I've talked to Luke about it, he's been very vague about whether he's dead or not, so I think Tavian's actually alive.
That'd be actually cool.
That'd be great, yeah, I'd love that, I like Tavian.
I wouldn't vote for that.
I loved your little,
Yes,
of course,
Yeah, screw it.
You know what?
I was gonna say, I love the little, the death tunnel, or
Yes.
whatever,
The
it was
dark-
dark,
The dark.
Oh,
and they were
Splendor.
just like chowing down on everything, yeah.
The darkness splendor.
There we go,
Darkness Blender, sounds exciting.
Even personal with any of Luke's characters. I mean, darkness splendor, Kool-Aid Man.
yeah.
Kool-Aid Man was the best.
Jesus.
Kool-Aid.
It was okay if you like that sort of thing.
Oh, man.
All right.
If you didn't think that was
I-
amazing, you fail.
That whole evening for you, like you
Yes.
said, it was
It
just
was the greatest night of
amazing.
gaming for me in a decade.
Which one was it?
The
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
Man.
Kool-Aid Man night.
Yeah,
That was great. We just like blow through the interior.
Blow through a door, kill everyone in there, save him, come back, grab the guy that's about to explode, check him out the window.
The
I
aristocrats.
tackled him through the window.
Yeah,
You did, yeah, you tackled him through the wall. All right, I need everybody who's outside of the wire. I need perception checks.
Where's the wire?
Outside of
outside the wall, outside the wall.
16.
23.
9.
19.
Andy.
10.
23.
We got him with Jax.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually game charge now. Oh. From 45 to 60.
It's like a comedy of errors.
Yes, it is. Especially with this party.
Yes.
Because this party has more of those comedy of errors than any party I've ever been.
Yeah.
Bad. It's just, it hasn't been to our advantage. You know?
Mhm.
We have made some poor choices though. That's what we have.
Yeah,
Really poor choices.
I know.
I don't apologize anymore for bodily functions that are actually working properly.
So you had to have orthoscopic surgery to remove,
Yep,
or ortho,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
laparoscopic.
Yep,
It's tiny little.
yeah,
holes.
little hole.
So to remove tendrils in your intestines.
The outside.
There were
Okay,
scar
okay.
tissue that were binding things.
It was actually just, there's a layer of fat that goes over the way your small intestines connect to your large
Yeah,
intestines.
it's like a lace of fat.
Yeah, and it was like growing like tentacle, like around my colon, it was squeezing it. So they
Oh,
went
so it's
in there.
constricting.
Yeah,
it.
constricting it, so. So that the narrow the opening so that it was, it's locked up. So then when he went in, he cut all that stuff away.
Oof.
Yeah. 2 NG tubes later. Those are not fun. Oh, God, those were the worst part of the whole thing. Stupid plastic. I tasted plastic for weeks after that. But yeah. $60,000. Oof.
Why you have insurance?
Thank God, I still haven't paid enough, but it's ridiculous. But at least I'm cured.
Now, so it was a kind of a. Because as an example, you know, for me, they have to take another test. I'm really hoping it's in January, I take another test to see if I have to have any more hormone therapy. And if I don't, and then the plan is eventually, if not this, then eventually they can say, okay, yes, you're cured.
Right.
Okay, and I'm become a survivor. Is that what, you know, was this a kind of a, you know, your cells went haywire,
Doctor
like a
doesn't know.
cancerous thing?
No, it wasn't cancerous. All the blood tests, all the tests they did said, doesn't suggest any kind of cancer, any kind of tumors or anything like that. It was just, you know, fat cells that got out of control. The doctors he's like, have you ever had any abdominal surgery? Because they used to see small bowel obstructions in people that have had abdominal surgery.
Right,
It's like scar
look
tissue.
at scar tissue.
Yeah, it's like, no, I've never had any abdominal surgery at all. The only thing that I had the earliest year was a colonoscopy. So I don't know if something with that caused, you know, I wouldn't think so, but you know, the doctor was like, he has no idea what caused it. But, you know, I mean, they cleared it up the first time, but then, you know, it came back. So. I'm just glad they could do it laparoscopically because.
Yeah.
Because the second time I went in, the one doctor was like, because they rotate on call, the doctor's like, well, we can go in, we'll make an incision about, you know, this big, and we'll go in and look at all your intestines, see what's going on. I'm like, no, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, for one thing, it's like a 3-week recovery versus a 12-week or more recovery.
Like I said,
And
it
then you're
wasn't
forming scar tissue,
Yeah.
which causes more problems.
exactly. So I'm like, no, we'll go back and we'll do the NG tube and we'll see what we have, And I had to think it's stupid. They do the one X-ray test where they make you drink.
The
like,
barium swallow.
it looks like epoxy.
Looks like what?
Epoxy. Kind of like a epoxy kind of solution where they put it in the NG tube and they take X-rays every 20 minutes to see how far it is through.
Yeah, it's like a barium swallow.
Yeah, kind of thing, yeah. But it's just, of course, you know, the second time they did, they're like, well, you know, this NG tube is not quite far down enough, so this will work. So we're gonna it's your choice, either drink the barium by itself or, you know, have them move the tube down further. Like, let's just move the tube
They
down
couldn't
further.
do one of the cameras that you swallow.
No. Yeah,
Well, if it's blocked, you know,
Yeah.
it's only gonna go so far.
right,
And then they have to go.
And then they have to do it
surgically
anyway.
right, you know.
Okay, we're fucked.
Significant conversation.
Oh,
Seriously?
Did we get dinner first?
All right, so we fought of initiative. The bulk of you have left the Banner Hill, essentially.
Elvis has left the building.
There's a lot of things on fire. A couple of buildings, the Manor House is partially on fire.
I've been here with us.
And you've got Justice Day in about 2 hours.
The man doesn't fire.
So it's like, probably could use a shower before Justice Day, get those roads cleaned up.
We're all together now.
Yeah, you guys are all together now. Well, everybody
Except
Belmar.
for, yeah,
Where's Belmar?
huge hug.
Oh, little buddy.
Oh, no idea.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Yeah, no kidding.
Really?
what's left inside the complex? Me.
What about the old lady?
Yeah, Belmont, old lady.
Okay, there's a yellow witch
Mhm,
I saw fly out.
mhm.
Yellow witch is alive and gone.
McConaughey left and spoke with a spiked woman who is in there.
Okay, spike woman.
less.
Mhm.
Woman with like swords for hands, maybe?
If it's already
Uh,
mixed, yes.
I just
Let-
don't know.
let-
It's too liquidated.
No, it's cool.
The woman who I saw Matthew McConaughey talking to was the one who had swords for hands, right? Or no?
No. He was talking to the Yellow Witch, I believe.
She was a witch? I thought
That was the yellow witch.
she looked like necrotic, like vampire-like with the picture that you had.
Picture I had.
Yeah, she was like some tall, like sharp-edged woman.
Ah, yes, that would have been the blade person.
Okay, yes. So yeah, the blade lady.
Okay, that blade lady is no lady, I don't know
Oh.
what it is.
That's 'cause the lady.
She
is
took the
lady.
form of,
So do you want to describe the situation that you
yeah,
saw?
yeah.
Okay. So basically what Jack says is like when he and Grady were getting ready to leave the compound. And Grady had healed him up and he looked around, he happened to look directly into the glass door of the
Dining room.
dining room. And he saw what looked to him to be a tall, metallic female form with swords for hands. And she was standing over Asa, the guy who got killed by the hound. And she took her blade and put it into his body gently. And he saw like her arm and body then begin to change. And then she was Asa. And then it was Asa standing up now. Asa was on the ground, but then the creature had changed into Asa.
She could take the form.
And then she came out of that
That's what I
door.
told you not to trust.
Right, exactly.
And that's what
I
he
didn't trust
said very
anybody,
briefly,
so-
don't trust anyone except for me, you know. Probably not me either.
How did the fall go for change? This is pretty big
Um,
rolls right now.
Okay, so Asa or whoever that creature has the
Yeah.
current form of might still be in the complex.
So when he describes the creature, the woman with the sword, I mean, you will all remember, Dustbar, she was right there in the room when you were there.
Yep.
Elib, you saw her as well when you were talking, fighting / wandering around in front of the Hound of Tindalos. You might have seen her. Possibly you saw her through the window, but probably not.
Hound of
I did see
Tindalos
her
is still
outside of
inside
the
there, isn't it?
Well, the Hound of
Yeah.
Tindalos is somewhere. The last time you guys talked about the Hound of Tindalos, he had come out into the courtyard, he was eating some people.
Still inside the complex.
Bit me.
You haven't seen him come out yet.
Still inside the complex.
But keep in mind, Hounds of Tindalos can go invisible at will. Which means, and Belmont's deal essentially liberated the Hound of Tindalos from its
Confined.
bounds, yeah, its
Man, fuck
captivity.
that guy. I'm glad he died.
Thanks.
Well, that's another thing. Belmont is not here, and what Jex is saying is, need more ice?
Okay.
I never said need more ice.
What Jex is saying is that he saw the Yellow Witch fly off, and there's a new column of smoke in the courtyard.
Okay.
But Belmont has not emerged.
There are several fires in the courtyard right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And they're getting bigger
You're welcome.
because no one is taking care of them.
Do you even want to go to your Justice Day, or do you want to head off to this location that and
You guys
I'll,
had to-
I'll take out the note that we should probably head to next.
You guys had a mob that was going to, I mean, when you guys were at the constable place with Cecil, there was a mob outside that wanted your heads.
They're gonna meet us at Justice Day.
Right, you promised them that you
We
would be
agreed.
there at high noon. It's
I-
like 10:30.
I gave my word. Let's go to your place.
Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, I don't know if you know this. My character's chaotic. I don't give a shit about Justice Day. I don't care about the law.
You may not know this, but Jax doesn't give a shit about Justice
Yeah.
Day either.
Shocking.
If we have any lawful people, they are more than willing to go and sacrifice themselves, but I am different. You're leaving.
At this point, I think we're well past caring about this town. If it falls to pieces, let it burn.
The sleeping whatever can have them.
Yeah.
Well, here's
The bag
another
lady.
problem.
I
You
do
guys don't really know what happened alone.
I do have a soft spot for the town. It's just every single person in it that I don't care about.
Fair, that's very fair, yeah.
But do I
The
really
town was
care?
picturesque, the people always hated.
People say that I knew him, but do I really? I don't know.
You don't remember.
I can always send a letter to Winter later and be like, hey, girl, we're going somewhere else.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
Here's the motherfucking
Tea.
Hey, Queen, we decided to skedaddle.
Bestie, we left.
We realized we were probably gonna be lynched if we went back into
You
town.
wrap up my business in town and things.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys kind of have a partnership with the.
I know, I'll send her a link later.
Fuck them all.
She'll understand, she's not that.
You do have this map.
Yeah.
And you do have the document that, I think. We
We can ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah, that's, what is it?
You did find the note.
Caption, ask for forgiveness later or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
It was right by the map.
Act first, but third.
Elam will distribute justice, forgiveness later.
Yeah.
He will distribute vengeance, I mean justice, I mean mercy, I mean. I'm far too brave to grant you mercy.
He's a distributor.
We are
so-
definitely brothers of another mother.
So you guys have the map that you found, and it has all the notes and stuff on it. And it basically is a map of the dreams, which you found in the library. And, oh, no, you found this map in the upstairs, office.
Yes, of
that
the
you
insane asylum.
Yeah, you suspect, no, this was in the manor house.
Okay.
So you also found near the map a letter. Now I don't have a copy of it, but I can tell you what it says. It says Lowell's, it was a letter that was found near the map. And there's a bunch of books and shit in the library and that kind of stuff that dealt with
Books and
things like controlling dreams, going into the dreamlands, that kind of stuff. This map says it is a map of the dreaming lands. But you're not sure what that means. The note that was found nearby says, Lowell's, you magnificent bastard, greetings. The alchemical shit you asked for accompanies this letter. My servants are at your disposal. Feel free to use them as you wish. They are reasonably skilled, but sometimes difficult to control. You're likely to enjoy their antics, but don't let them near anything you value. Ha ha!
Ha ha! Aha! Aha!
It seems that the mad poet you met in your dream journey was right. The book you seek, the Necronomicon, is located in a special collection called the Mysterium in the Kadaran city of Kathir. Though it is written in Necri. If you can find a way to retrieve it and bring it to me, I can certainly help you translate and research it. I look forward to seeing you again, my old friend. And it's signed, always yours, Miaknian. And it's spelled this way, Miaknian.
Come on.
Yeah.
Miaknian. Those are ends. There is also a symbol on it, on the page, in yellow, that looks like this.
Really? Oh, really? A question mark?
You've seen that symbol in other places as well. That's not a great rendering, but it's kind of like that.
Close enough.
The main place you've seen that symbol was when you woke up in the, do you remember before you woke up in the asylum? You had those dreams?
Of the Yellow City or whatever.
You remember seeing those symbols there? Do you think that that may be the symbol of the Yellow King? You're not sure who exactly the Yellow King is, but you
I
remember
just
them,
got a feeling
you
that.
just remember them talking about it. Anyway, that's, if you want me to read that, I'll print out a copy of the letter for you, but
Yeah.
basically it's very global, but it sounds like.
Where's the spot you want us to run to?
So the note that I have, I don't have it on me right now, it's at home. But the note was saying something about like Dira. I think it was like, hold on. It's on this map, but I can't read it because I wrote over it. Hold on. Yeah, it's like the capital or something like that of Dira that it mentioned that we should head to.
The year?
Yeah,
This may be the same note that we're talking about.
okay.
Yeah, it says that there's the book you seek, the Necronomicon is located in a special collection called the Mysterium in the Kadiran city of Kathir. Though it is written in Necrol, which you suppose it might be a language of undead or something like that. If you can find a way to retrieve it and bring it to me, I can certainly help you translate it and research it. I look forward to seeing you again, my old friend.
We wanna go there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Kathir,
if only we had a bard or someone
It's-
that knows that language.
It's someplace we have a clue to.
Kathir is a fucking long way.
It is
Around.
away from here,
Reach out.
which is
Yeah,
another
Karen.
plus.
From HR.
Yeah.
From HR. Karen,
You're an
from
elf.
HR.
That's why I have.
Well,
that.
see,
Karen from HR.
Halfway
From
there,
HR.
we're gonna
It's
be,
hyphenated,
we're gonna be-
okay? Karen from HR.
I put some stank on it.
Ah,
There we go.
I will be able to translate this book.
I am your
Okay.
manager.
I'm the manager now.
by the time we get halfway there, we'll have teleport and can teleport the rest of the way.
That's true, yeah.
If there was some weird way of measuring the amount of experience that we'll get from this location to there and quantify it into a number of points. That would maybe
If only there was a
levels,
book, like a
perhaps.
module. Let us know how many.
Some sort of guide for a master.
Modules.
Gotcha. Experience points. It's sort of adorably naive.
If only we had such a thing to allow us the knowledge.
If only you guys finished the adventures in the way they're supposed to be finished.
Have we
You
not?
come in, you kill half the people, you light the building on fire, then you run away. That's not an adventure.
It's a very successful series of encounters.
Yes.
There are
Oh, I
many
don't
ways
know
I'm
what's successful.
I was gonna
We
say,
did
there-
live, but I don't know.
There are many ways I've described this adventure. Successful is not one of them.
There are entire levels you guys haven't seen yet.
I know.
And we never will.
And I would love to
And
see
we
them. Let's
never
go.
They'll never
Well,
be
so
seen
that
by our
brings us
eyes.
to an interesting conundrum.
You know those things you spent days building?
Yeah,
Throw them away.
Well, so I mean,
All of
so it's like
2020.
10:30
All
in the morning.
2020.
All of 2020 you spent working your hard.
So it's 10:30 in the morning.
Mhm.
Oh my
We are not going to Justice
Iris
Day.
Hill is on fire.
We are not, fuck them.
Considering-
So I mean, your stuff's back at the inn. What are you gonna do?
Oh man, that sucks. Let's go.
If only someone could go.
Wow, if only we had some money, we could buy new stuff
Yeah.
in a different town, far away from here.
But,
Maybe traffic on a boat that takes
New
us to the other
identity.
side of the world.
I mean, Ela made a very good point. Let's skip Justice Day, find a place in the woods or whatever and sleep. And then the next day, someone me can go invisible and get our stuff and we can go.
I'm advancing you invisible. This dwarf's just like under a giant
I-
like, Santa sign.
Hey,
there.
hey,
Around myself.
completely unencumbered.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
dwarf.
That's true.
Hang along.
Yeah,
That's true.
and I
So
need
that's so is that
tentacle can fit so
All right,
many
so-
on my arm. Yeah.
all right? So you've got a couple of potentially
Mhm.
problems with that plan.
Ow.
One, where's
No.
Belmont?
We don't know. We don't care.
Wow.
Wow,
Pretty quickly.
thanks, guys.
I did
Belmont,
what I could.
God
for him.
bless him, died honorably.
He did.
Crying like a
He-
bitch.
Yeah, he made up
Thanks,
for the
thanks,
fact
Mike.
that he sent us
I don't even
Or
know.
almost
These
dead.
guys are,
multiple times.
I care about you.
If
Hey, I
Belmont
totally
happens
paid for you,
to stumble across our
I
hiding spot in the
lovingly
woods,
with my tentacle.
great, otherwise.
Well, something you
I
guys
would've
will
given
see
you
as you
20
sort of like
tickets.
emerge from Iris Hill.
Les, please, Les,
Still mad.
for the love of God, I need you to write down the words, I would have stroked you lovingly with my tentacle. I need you to write that down right now.
Giving you 20 tickles.
La la la.
I need you to write both of these down right now, and they better appear on the best quotes of the year.
I can't vouch for what appears on the best quotes of the year, but I.
I'll vote
Repeat-
for
repeat
it.
What was that?
I would have given you 20.
I would have stroked you lovingly with my tentacle, and I would have given you 20 tickles.
I would have stroked you lovingly with my tentacle.
Just 10 tickles. 20 tickles.
That's how much I love you.
Right.
Thank God we're taping this.
Damn right.
Got it.
gonna be hard for me to put that all on a shirt.
So what's the rule
We'll find a
again?
way.
I would have
If we
struck- I
add
would
more
have
before
struck
I'm
the
actually
lovingly
gone,
with
it's still
tentacle.
one drink?
I've seen longer things than that.
You put some on the front, some on the back.
Alright, so.
It still only counts as one.
Still only one.
Joke on the front, tickle on the back.
So
Yeah.
this is where you guys are right here. You guys have emerged largely in this direction. Silver Wagon is where several of you are staying, so it's just down the road a bit. You can see that there's a group of people in this area right here. Very reminiscent of the mob that you guys saw last night.
We don't want to see them. We don't want to.
You
We
can
don't want
see
to.
that, they can't see you.
We do not want to encounter them.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. Basically, they're watching the Count's manor and compound on fire.
Well, that's not very,
Tell them to come in.
Gate-
Neighborly of them.
gate
Um,
robots.
we're completely innocent of that.
Look, I'm feeling all about everything.
Tell them it's Justice Day. I'm sure they'll understand.
We are not
So
going,
so
we are not going to Justice Day.
So you got some other problems besides Belmont. One,
I claim immunity as president.
President of Justice Day. I am President of Justice
Justice
Day.
Day, I have total immunity.
Coming back at you with the 14th Amendment land. All right, so if left to its own devices, it's likely that several buildings, including the main manor, will burn down.
Don't think.
I mean, that sucks.
Second,
I really hope no one of any importance is left in there.
yeah, me too.
But it's
Second,
better.
as you pointed out, the Yellow Witch escaped.
Is gone.
Asa is somewhere in the wind,
Ace is dead.
and the Hound of Tindalos has had all its boundaries
broken.
removed. I mean, Hounds of Tindalos
So-
are neutral evil. He may be feasting on Thrushmore for decades.
Yeah, so we know where he'll
Even
be.
more reason for us to leave.
Yeah, we know where he'll be.
There's gonna be a whole new legend about the mythical, like, the hellhound of
Again,
manor.
the town will be here. I care about the town.
Well, maybe.
It's the people that won't be.
The hellhound of Thrushmore
We don't
Manor.
care
That
about the
sounds like a badass module. That does.
Hellhound of Thrushmore Manor. Okay.
Hellhound of Thrushmore Manor. That sounds like a fantastic urban legend, which is
The legend is-
100% true.
The legend is this party of assholes released this hellhound off the town
These dicks.
and then left.
Well, no, the one responsible for it died, as he should have.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Well, I mean, you guys could try and go back in and rescue him.
Did it, however.
Yeah.
I'll spin it out.
The
I'm sure they'll
keywords,
listen to
the
you.
keywords there are could and try.
Are you saying we should try to rescue the hound?
No,
He wants us to kill the hound and rescue Belmont, but we don't know where Belmont is or if he's alive. And fuck the hellhound.
I
The
mean,
last time you saw Belmont, he
We,
was fighting the Yellow Witch outside of the
Who
church.
left.
She left, yeah.
So he did
Well,
not.
you're the only one who saw her.
I'm telling them,
You're also the one that said, don't trust anybody.
but me,
You didn't add that in.
I did add that in.
Ask
Yeah.
him.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, to me, he did.
Okay.
Right.
But not to the rest
Not
of
to everybody
Trust
else.
everybody else.
Well,
I'm
so
telling
are
you
you
all-
like,
I'm
are you
telling
guys
you
all
all now.
standing around each other going, are you the sword lady? What?
I'm telling you all now, trust no one but me.
Okay.
Since you've never
The
left
yellow-
my sight,
The Yellow Witch has gotten away.
burn the witch.
Belmont, who was hell-bent on defeating the Yellow Witch, has not returned.
Burn Belmont.
No,
God bless him. The
everyone.
gods, yeah, the gods bless him. He shall be,
Supporting the sly flourishes.
he shall be
return of
remembered.
The lazy dungeon master.
But we're leaving.
Mhm, damn right.
Your players don't care for 1/100th, only 1/100th of everything that you've done. That's the average.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just all this work, we don't care but of
Honestly, this is why I have to quit my job.
I want you to say that's rounded up.
Rounded up. Hey Les, I'll take that drink now.
All right, what do you want?
Oh, whiskey.
Whiskey.
Gonna drown my sorrows.
So I got some Willet.
No
The
more
martinis
gives a
are good.
shit.
Uh,
Oh, that's good.
I got some good Willet that you'll like. You want it neat or with rocks?
What did you say?
Lots of meat.
Don't judge me.
Oh, rocks.
Wouldn't dare. I've had birthdays before.
Okay, so, I'm probably,
I should have, okay, I'm gonna have
That's an
some,
interesting photo.
I'm gonna have some treats for you in President's Day.
You're really gonna like this.
My first batch, you'll be a guinea pig.
Okay, what?
My first batch of
All right, I'm
guinea.
giving you all.
Okay. I'll try some.
Are you used to the Philippine honey?
Huh? No, no.
Right. I'll be with you in a moment.
Ugh.
I gave you all of it.
Is that bad?
Oh, thank
My
I think
my
you're really
brother
gonna like this.
Steve has 2
All right.
cases
Yeah.
of this Philippines
based on
honey,
what's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm
which
leaving
is
Good?
You're.
no.
Leave it, okay.
it. I mean,
What's it taste like?
Now,
Kind of
it's sort of out of the
And
way.
then
I mean, theoretically.
Does he like it?
Have you ever had
It's
bitters?
possible it could be
Yeah.
damaged there.
It's
but
like-
You've already
Bitters.
created a situation where it's.
Yeah,
I didn't like bitters.
no,
I've had it, but I don't
no,
like it.
it's
So-
fine in
My-
certain
my
cocktails where it's a small
intent-
portion of it.
have it
This
here.
honey tastes like bitters.
If
And
Bitters
then
has
go
never
back
been
in.
anything you use in
And
a
then
large volume.
finish this out.
No,
Why does he have 2 cases of
Let's
it?
say.
it was given
Well,
to him as a gift.
there's a basement.
Oh, well, somebody doesn't like him?
Evidently.
But I can't go in by myself.
From this guy from the Philippines,
they're all-
because this is
they're all
like
already
Philippine
done
honey.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
I don't know what bees eat in the Philippines, but their
Yeah.
honey sucks.
it's a little
There's
bit
the-
wangy.
So what are we? Are you thinking about going
Okay.
back?
Well, no, I mean, I have
What do you think
something,
of that, by the way?
I have something in planning, that in the works, it's just something,
Right,
not a side character.
Right, exactly.
However,
Takes a month to
there's
make,
no
and I'll try to get
way,
it tomorrow.
I mean, if the party is ready to just like leave the area.
Right,
I mean. I mean, you know, there's just no way.
right, well,
I mean,
yeah, right.
And
So,
so,
yeah, let's, I'm not gonna go back by myself. to be
right,
clear.
I mean, if you wanted,
The
if
2 clerics.
if you were to
I'm not
approach
gonna
and say, hey, you
myself.
wanna
Like,
try something,
fuck that, I do wanna go back.
Like, I could use
Oh.
a whole bunch of hit.
I mean, I can do it.
points.
I mean,
Each of us
but
are
with
not
legal
going
cleric, I
back
would
by
probably think I
ourselves to
should.
save this person.
what?
I wasn't advocating that.
None of us
Neutral
are
good.
teaming up.
So.
Let this make things
I mean,
dicier.
I feel like I have to ask.
Mhm.
Is there enough that we have done here for us to be able to continue this campaign with?
We can go to that town.
Problems. Is there something that is absolutely vital here? That if we do not do it, it would make it impossible for us to get.
Impossible? No. Difficult? Extraordinarily.
you see, that's the thing, that, you know, I don't, it sounds
But
like
not impossible.
the majority of the party is absolutely chaotic.
Sure,
And,
sure.
Right.
And
Woo.
so,
Yeah.
and
They-
my
they-
character isn't,
Yeah,
Alright.
mine either.
It's
So
up,
that's
I
the
mean.
thing.
God damn it.
Chaotic neutral?
Yeah.
Really? Don. If I make a paladin,
Mm-hmm.
how much hell will you give me?
A lot.
Oh, so much help.
I don't know, can you read hand signals?
Yeah.
Me,
If you can, you're 10
I
steps
think
ahead
we're probably
of
smart
us.
enough to know we couldn't do it. by ourselves.
Okay,
The thing
In
about
all
it is,
honesty,
it depends on.
outside,
we just-
outside of the game,
Because
if you came back as a paladin,
it sounds like, because I was not
Jax would
able
be
to communicate properly
problematic.
online
Mhm.
but
last time
never
we
to
were
the
here.
point where you
All
would
I
lose
can
your
get
problem.
is that that the party just
Okay.
kind of kicked in the door
Perfect.
and started.
Right, right, we started running them up.
I'm crying
Right,
about
exactly.
I might make your life a little.
And which
we'll see.
really surprises me that that's not.
I said I might make your life a
and
living
that's-
hell, but I
that's
don't know.
atypical
Right.
of what
No, I
I
will,
do.
Mhm.
Um,
I will
but
propose
since
things.
that's the case.
Okay, And I will shut them
you
down.
will
You know,
just shiver.
leaving the
But
town.
if you say, no, you shouldn't,
in the-
and give me reason.
Well, leaving the town in
I will be
in the
okay.
state that we have brought it to
Right.
is absolutely abhorrent. But
I
can't
asked
just-
because we're the most
Right,
chaotic.
yeah,
that's
I
what-
mean,
There's nothing we
yeah,
can
and
do
I have
by
to-
ourselves.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, at least not by myself.
I mean,
But
I
if you
have to
wanted to
ask
team up
him
and if you
if,
approach
like,
me and to say,
what
hey,
wiggle room I'll have
let's-
with being
I think we
a
can-
paladin,
if we
because
can
there's
try
no way I'm
something,
gonna be able to
let's at
just.
least
stick to
investigate,
the law
further,
the entire
let
time.
these guys do their own thing,
That's just
at
not
least
gonna
in
be
town, but they may leave.
Yeah,
It's
I think
because it
they're
sounds
gonna
like,
leave.
it
Yeah, I mean,
sounds like
yeah,
they're
they're-
leaving,
Yeah, that's
know,
their
it's up to
personality,
him.
but
Cause
you
there's
know,
not a
yeah.
chance with everybody else that I'm. gonna-
because my
I'm
character
not
would do
like-
one thing, but you know,
This,
unless
we
we
would not have
wanna
been able to
completely roll up new characters.
We would not have been able to
Yeah.
do.
Because
what
I
we
think,
just
honestly, I
did
think
If I. had
just
been
going
out.
in,
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, you won't have to roll up new characters. If you guys leave town now, I'll figure a way to
But
make it work.
No, okay, yeah.
Break
yeah.
into a magistrate,
Yeah,
set it
yeah,
on fire, murdering everybody, unleashing the
I mean,
hellhound.
yeah, we were.
None of that.
we were
But
right
I would
there.
tell you,
This is not the typical way that this.
Just-
No, right, exactly.
No,
Judges.
But
Assuming the
I
role
mean,
of
everything's
an
on
authority,
fire, and
everything,
all-
yes.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Not a chance.
you work with the
So,
resources you have, so,
If-
you know.
I will
Frankly,
argue
you've,
each and every individual point with you.
discovered
But if you can come up with reasons why we should not
thirds of what.
assume the role of
And
Justice
me
Day when
Right, well, yeah.
the,
right, yeah.
when
But
the,
you've been
when
really
the
anywhere
there's still a
just-
actual authority is not present.
oh, I completely understand the rationale behind it.
Now,
It
that
was just
stuff
who
is
it
not
was that was
necessarily
doing it.
going to disappear.
Oh, I'm fine with someone else doing it, no one
But
else
it
would.
would require
That's
people to come.
okay, fair enough. Then, yeah, on that
And
front,
I knew they wouldn't listen to me, but they would listen to Elin.
also very fair.
So,
So, yeah, if,
If
If
you
I-
wanted to be Justice Day,
I'm just,
I'd
you
have
know,
been fine
I'm
with
just
that.
saying.
Yeah,
I
too
know
late by
but
that point.
it's just a teensy
But-
bit off the range.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were gone the day that you
Go ahead.
started, so
Yeah.
I wasn't able to like.
if you were a paladin, each and every individual decision you and I might differ with,
Okay.
but,
Rex would be like your intrusive thoughts.
Okay.
He's
oh,
gonna offer.
yes, I am the little devil on your shoulder.
Right.
Okay,
And if
that's
you
while
can
they're doing
convince
their
me
thing.
every time
Alright.
why not to follow my way, I'm fine with that.
That's fine. I'm just
I'm
saying
gonna-
that I just need to know how much wiggle room I have with less, because if I don't have any wiggle room on being a paladin, I'm
What were
screwed.
you saying?
You're fine.
I'm gonna
No,
You're fine, you're fine this way.
I'm gonna go back to the house.
You wanna go back to the manor house?
Can I get some
Now?
healing first?
Wait,
Oh, you see, this is what I'm gonna,
sir,
there.
sir,
Sure.
can you heal my friend?
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure you, everybody's sealed up.
What you're saying?
Is there a reason you're going back to the?
Sorry,
Well, no,
cut you
you
off.
guys are, and
I
I'm
didn't mean to, like, cut
metagaming,
you off.
you guys are really off the rails here, and
Well-
I don't know what you're doing, and so I wanna continue doing something.
Okay,
And so,
okay.
you guys
Doug,
are like
Can I
doing all this.
Doug? Okay, if you start off, I would ask where you're going.
I would say that I believe that we have set things in motion that is so chaotic that we really should do something about it. But
And-
if
and-
the whole party is gonna go ahead and leave, there's something I can do by myself.
Okay,
But
I-
your analysis paralysis here.
before you head off, I just want to ask you as a person, did you hear what I just told Luke?
Yeah,
What did I tell Luke?
well, that every decision you might differ in your opinion of the different, choices or decisions that he makes.
Okay, but did you hear the second part?
No, I wasn't listening.
what was it?
The important part was, but if you can explain to me why you're doing that, I could be convinced. If I see you leaving and I'm like, where are you going? And you're saying I'm going back to the manor house, I would ask why.
You betcha.
And if you can give me a good reason, I will go with you.
Okay, if playing the character, again, most of the party is just chaotic and ready to leave.
Mhm.
And that's okay.
Because everything's
But I'm
on
not.
fire.
Well,
But if you got the treat bag and you're shaking it. what the
We're
hell?
gonna follow you. Why do you want to go back to the manor house?
I'm not really I never considered myself the leader. I would say simply because we have set things, in motion that we should at least find out more about what's going on. And and be able to, you know, eradicate the devilry, that is, part of the whole thing. Now, that's my opinion, but if you,
And I'm sticking to it.
No, wait,
I'm not sticking to it.
and do you believe we can?
I think that there's some areas that if we were to go in and without, making such a scene and such, I think that we might be able to find out some more information. I don't know, I mean, I'm not a combatant. That's the thing. If all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, all these things were, fighting us and I'm not.
And we
I'm not
defended
familiar.
ourselves,
Right.
and that was fine.
We didn't go in attacking shit. We defended ourselves.
Well, you see, that's part of what I missed probably the last time, because it sounded like somebody just kind of, went in the door and just started.
We went in,
We did.
they attacked us, we defended.
Okay, well,
Now, our defense is awesome. And just slaughters everything.
I like my little buddies.
Oh, man.
so I'm
You're
just
all
saying
my
that
little buddies.
getting up and just
He's just my
leaving
littlest buddy.
is certainly an option. It's just not one that I'm comfortable in. And
Personally, I love Justice Day.
But,
I loved running Justice Day when no one else would. Okay,
And what a Justice Day it was.
What a good day.
It was a Justice Day, yes, it
I
was.
love having full hit points.
we prevented a hanging.
That's true. That did.
There was a mob that came and was going to hang a person without any real evidence, just a lot of theories.
If he goes leave town, what happens to that guy?
Well, it's his fault for staying.
you see, that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
wait a second, what do you mean it's his fault for saying? He's locked in the Silver
Right.
Wagon Hotel.
Cause that's what we talked them into.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. I didn't realize that part.
Yeah, well, yeah, we
Okay,
we
He's
talked
under
them
house
into
arrest.
that. Yes, cause we talked them into that.
in my defense, it's clearly written on my character sheet, chaotic neutral.
Well, you see, that's where I'm getting at. Okay, I would be really surprised if no matter what I would, based on how the characters are playing, no matter what excuse I come up with, I can't imagine you guys following me back to the manor house. I just can't.
I could.
Well, but okay,
I can go invisible, I'm fine with it, yeah.
well,
My
yeah,
character sheet says chaotic neutral. Elib is chaotic loyal.
There you
And
go.
he loves his friends.
There you go.
I do want to throw this out there. Maybe.
I mean, everybody's ready
I
to
busted
just
through
jump
the wall
ship,
for that guy.
which is fine, I'll go, with it, but I just think
Whatever his name is.
that,
I do.
Everyone. Okay, let me,
May I make a suggestion?
No,
you're dead.
No.
Yes, I hear,
No.
I hear a voice.
I hear you're in the netherworlds, the nether
Leave
region.
the town for the nights, come back in the morning,
He doesn't want to do
finish
this,
the thing.
because it's fire now.
Well, now that's not, I mean, we're
Some of the stuff.
out in the woods, aren't we? I mean,
Well, right now, we're just outside the manor
Well,
house.
health-wise, I'm
Well,
not
no.
out of the woods.
Yeah,
We have moved up.
I assume you guys have gone a couple hundred yards away.
Yeah.
yeah,
Kind of sort of regrouped.
to regroup. We did accomplish one thing, we did get to regroup the
Can I help you
party,
with that?
I could use like 37
Pretty
points.
sure about that.
except for you. But I mean, we're kind of fragmented as a,
No, I don't need more owls.
would you like some?
No,
Okay,
no.
there's a difference between wanting some and needing some.
I also need water.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
just
could you heal us all?
Oh.
I am
Okay, I'll do this one.
gonna burst a couple of times.
Okay, perfect.
Has anyone else had any?
No.
Yes, well.
Probably need your help making a paladin.
And that was a full
It was only up to here, right?
Oh,
Hell.
it wasn't.
Oh.
I know.
You might be staying now.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're going with him?
I told you, I'm his designated driver.
Just a
No
little
more hard from the,
You drink that whole thing.
I'm
Well, I
thinking.
was thinking kind of a war on the war with.
I'm not poisoning
I
you.
drank half of one of those the other night.
Morrow,
And admittedly,
I don't
about
want to cross.
4 shots of vodka.
You have to drive upstairs.
Better combat skills, like.
Well,
a
I
lot
slept
of
until like
knowledge.
1:30 in the
That's-
afternoon.
Oh, I got it.
And Marla was like,
I was gonna go
What?
Ballard or,
Oh.
Caleb,
Well, let me see. if
My
I
girls
can-
are treating
18
me to
points
lunch now.
best.
if I do
Marla
skull,
was like, I don't know
everybody.
if
Thank you,
can
sir.
drink this,
Please
but,
have another.
You
If I
snort very
install
much
it, everybody
continuously.
comes and
From
raises
the moment you got
their
into bed
hand.
at 3 a.m.
Everyone,
to
because
now
their
at
states
1:30.
remote.
Well, that's the
Switch
other
it up.
thing, is we have. the
I'm like,
option
how can you
to
wake me up
do
earlier?
this. Because I played a scald in Mike's thing.
You were dead.
We have
She's
the
like,
12
option of
points.
playing
Another
your
12 points.
thing.
All right,
That's close.
I was gonna say, and
Be careful,
I'll
brother.
use
That's a
it.
whole bottle of
I'll take a look at the
martinis,
skull.
man.
Yeah.
yeah, don't be throwing up in my truck.
Take a look at the skull.
Throw up on the
I don't know if I
outside.
wanna do it.
Huh?
Throw up on the outside.
Okay, I'll roll down the window.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me see if Zenith has any good.
No point that sticker.
I want you to, roll a perception check for me, Doug.
Hold on a minute. Okay, everybody gets a 9 points back.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
A
Oh, yeah.
whole lot better.
Probably Belmont was 30 feet away.
All right, anybody still hurt?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Oh,
You're more than 30 feet away.
Ooh, that's a good one. Everybody gets another 11 points back.
I'm fully healed.
That would have been
Yeah.
nice. I'm just gonna keep making jokes about my.
Roll a perception check.
I'm not raging, so my max hit point's only 68 now.
It's 15 or more.
I did not make it.
Okay.
I don't know, what am I rolling
17?
against though?
Huh?
17.
You would know.
And you guys
Tell
can
him.
see, as you get.
Wait, I have something I have to tell Kevin first. About my character,
Yes.
okay?
Oh, boy.
Everybody's funny.
So it's written as chaotic neutral.
Right.
If anyone can give me a better reason or even just an alternate reason for a plan of action that he has, he is willing to listen and follow typically.
Okay.
So if some lawful guy were to come and every time make a convincing story as to why we should do this, it would almost seem like Jex is lawful.
It would almost.
It would almost seem that.
Except for the point where
You
he's
know,
not.
I always
Well-
imagine it's like there's a guy in a 3-piece suit going, I'm lawful guy.
Well, because
I'm
it's
lawful
always,
guy number one.
there's always gonna be those few times when the lawful guy isn't there to tell Jex how to act, and Jex is going to do what he does.
Which is whatever amuses him at the time.
All right, so
So even though
So
he's
I
chaotic,
have to rest.
doesn't
at least
mean
for
that
the
he can't
evening,
be
get
a
my
will.
I would need to rest. Yeah.
it's, yeah, I
It's-
mean,
it's
so
like you were
you've got
saying,
a, I mean,
you
it's
shake that
early,
tree
it's,
box, I'll
it's
follow.
late morning.
Late, early morning.
I should definitely be leaving.
And you guys are getting healed up, talking, that kind of thing, figuring out what to do. You can see in the distance. Sorry about that.
It's like,
You can
What's
see in
your
the distance
high
that the
feet?
smoke that's coming out of Iris Hill
yeah,
is going larger. There's a lot of things on fire.
nothing lawful has told me to go that way.
If
Oh,
you
yeah.
can, if you get you stealth forward and take a look at the streets, there is a growing crowd of people from the city. Well, from the town.
Nothing lawful better tell me to go that way.
Well, you don't get close, but you can see that there's a group, I mean, a pretty
Right.
big group of people, and we're talking a couple of hundred in a town of maybe 12.
400, yeah.
Who are like now outside of Iris Hill, because essentially what they've woken up to is the destruction of the Count's manor.
We always told the count not to smoke in bed.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there, but they don't know. I mean, they know he hasn't been around, but now the whole place is on fire, right? And so at some point, probably
Matthew McConaughey said this one.
45 minutes or so
Yeah,
after you
not here to
guys.
say that we said it.
Well, who did he relieve, me or him?
Probably him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Most certainly.
Yeah, it's a
He's much more charming than I am.
that's a delicate
That's not a
tightrope
my
you're
mind
walking
would
there.
say that's-
Yeah.
About 45 minutes after you guys leave the compound and the fire has gone out, you do hear the clangs of the fire marshals. And they are going in there, but you easily recognize that the fire is well beyond their capabilities. And there's no one else that can do this. I mean, they have various kinds of things of water. You have a couple of.
What do you want to do?
You have a couple, have a couple
Well,
of.
I'm watching now. I
Low-level
mean,
clerics
I'm
who
about
are
to
trying to dump
sacrifice
water on
myself
there. But
to an angry mob.
Okay.
Yeah.
the mob approaches closer to the thing, they can, to the thing, but it's on fire. I mean, you guys don't approach very close, but your guessing is that Certainly the manor house is on fire, probably certain other buildings within, part of the hedge, there's a lot of white smoke flowing up into the sky. There's no way that you think that the local fire department could put it out. They just don't have the tools. You know, they've got a couple of clerics who are creating water. They've got a couple of guys who have some sort of rudimentary pump. And they're trying to run hoses from the river, but look where the river is, right? It's
It's
far
real
away.
far away, right?
So, yeah, I mean, it's burning down.
Bad architectural planning.
Yeah, they should build closer to the riverfront
Mm.
Waterfront property.
with large water towers everywhere.
But yeah, you can see that a good portion of the town has basically come out to take a look at the destruction of Iris Hill.
And did the town know that we were going there?
No, I don't think they did.
They didn't. All they knew is we would go to the square at noon,
When you guys were they came to the constable's
the
place.
constable's place.
And there was actually quite a big mob. Now, it wasn't nearly as big a mob as this. And you're talking, the mob outside of the constable's place was maybe 60 people. But basically, you guys and Cecil, the chief constable, who is now missing, came out and said, "We will meet you at noon tomorrow and we will explain everything."
And then that man died.
They don't know that.
Who, Cecil?
Yeah.
Me.
She was the chick in the fortress.
I was the one that said that we'll all gather you up and
Yeah.
talk to you the next
Well,
day.
and she was like vouching for you.
Oh, fair.
But, and that's like an hour away now. Like, it's like 11 o'clock.
Right.
So I can keep.
You guys have not made any.
So we have not broken any promises yet.
Not yet.
Still plenty of
But
time.
Iris Hill is largely on fire.
That's
And
just the number.
Saying that.
there's a huge group of people, comparatively huge group of people, probably a sixth to a fifth of the town have come out to see the Count's manor burn down.
So I suggest that we,
Walking behind people like, what's
that's
going on?
exactly right. That we just go up and just kind of like say, follow them. And mill into the crowd, say, what in the heck is going on, and see what they know. And it sounds like that we didn't promise anything, we haven't. No one knows that we had anything to do with this, with this
Massive
carnage.
fire.
And the point is that once the fire dies down, well, then we can investigate the leftovers. All I'm saying is that at least we can go
The
in
plan.
and find out what's left and see if there's any evidence of us, whatever nefarious things are going on. I mean, because we can't control this fire either.
No.
We don't have the capability for that.
Hmm.
But at least we're not abandoning the town.
We still may learn some things from.
I concur.
Yeah.
That
Sounds
makes
like
sense.
solid reasoning to me.
Okay. So you guys are gonna try and join the mob?
The back of it.
Okay.
Who's the most charismatic individual that we have? No, I'm just saying that they
Go on your
can,
side.
I'm just
they
saying.
can do it, they can do it might.
What are you at?
14.
14, yeah, same.
Are you all fucking
I've
kidding me?
got a 7.
My charisma is 15.
Oh,
There you go,
Thank God, thank God, thank
Leader.
God, thank God.
Lead us.
Okay, all right, so the point is,
Good at intimidating.
yeah,
Oh, I
That's
know.
not what we want to do.
No.
well, I mean, we
Yeah.
just find out information. All right, let's just spread out, kind of insert ourselves into the back of the crowd, like we were like trying to figure out what's
Well, keep
going
in
on.
mind, before you guys enact this plan, remember that you guys are well known in town.
Well, I know that, yeah. I mean, Mr. Justice Day here.
Oh, yeah.
Has really put our name on the billboard.
Yeah.
But if they come up and ask us where
No,
we've
wait.
been, we have.
In all fairness, the face of Justice Day is Hila.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I was merely the chancellor, the
Buck
Puppet
Patch.
master.
the page, the what?
The puppet master.
Puppet master.
So the burning, we can, you know, in essence, say the burning down of the constable or the house. Is an unfortunate step in trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
What a shame, what happened?
Right, what a shame, what happened. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
that's
Crazy.
crazy.
What, the house burned down? That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
Why do
crazy.
you guys all look like shit?
All right,
Well, we don't now, everybody's healed up, or I'm not completely, but
well, a little bit of schmutz, but probably. But-
yeah.
All right,
Are there any rich merchants in this crowd?
it's a fishing town.
Okay.
So
Are there any rich?
their wealth is measured in halibut.
Fish, yeah. Fish points.
That's right. All right, so you guys approach. As a group or separate, or how do you guys approach the mob?
I'm just gonna,
Keep in mind, there's like 200 people.
right, I'm gonna think we should just spread out. I mean, we don't have to like come in together. like
We're not-
No,
you
We're
know.
not a big party.
yeah, we're not.
I
making
am
it
15
obvious.
feet away from Elam,
Yeah,
which is huge.
You're not gonna. You should. Aren't you gonna ride in the?
No.
The blast.
Incognito.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what
Master,
Elam does
master.
well. Is incognito.
Well,
Well, with the belt of skulls.
I was rolling some stealth checks.
Jax is the one being incognito,
Come on,
pretending to be
Master,
like a
Master.
human child.
I'm just a human child. With scales and a tail.
With scales and tail.
I'm just a little guy.
I got worm pox when I was a baby.
All right, you guys approach the back of this, and very quickly you get the temperature of them. Go ahead.
I'm keeping a close eye out for Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, sure. You approach the group. It's a big group of people, and people are like, you know, they're watching the burning of Manor Hill or
Right.
Iris Hill, and a lot of them are like, oh no, what are we gonna do? What about the count? What, you know, that kind of stuff. And they're a little bit freaked out. Now they kind of, you know, several of them know that the count is gone, and they're like, well, the count's not there. It's probably fine, but look at the damage. You know, they are aghast at the fact that it's burning down. And especially aghast at the fact that there's really not much anybody can do. I mean, you could see there's a couple of wagons of water and this kind of stuff. It's not even touching. By the time you guys get around, you look at this and the manor house is in flames up to the top. Several of the outbuildings are in flames. A lot of the hedge is in flames. Nobody's approaching any closer than maybe 200 feet, but everybody's sort of clustered around. You know how people get when there's a fire. There's like, oh,
I
you
do-
know, I'm
I
glad
do
it's
feel
not
bad
me, you know,
about
that kind of thing. You do not see anybody moving inside of that area. You know, as you guys watch, and you're like, and people recognize you, like, oh, well, hey, what are you guys doing here? Where have you been? You know, that kind of thing. You know, some people ask questions.
Yeah,
and that kind of
exactly.
stuff. But you do get the impression that they don't necessarily think that you did this.
We were involved.
Yeah, exactly. Because you guys kind of came around from behind. Everybody from town seems very chagrined at the fact that the manor house that manor house has been there for over a century. You know, they go back generations.
What?
Yeah, and there's like, you know, this is a huge part of Thrushmore being destroyed. Because Thrushmore's claim to fame, I mean, outside of it being the residence of Count Lowell's, and, you know, that kind of stuff, it's a fishing village, right? They're not rich.
Right.
They don't have much claim to fame. But one of their claims to fame is that Iris Hill is the seat of power of this county, because it's Count Lowell's ancestral home, and now it's burning. So you can see that there are people crying, you know, over this. What you don't see is any creatures coming out.
Get over it, Beth.
You don't see any creatures coming out of the
Manor
firing
house.
area. And certainly you don't see many people going in. There's a couple of, like I said, there's a couple of groups that are trying to sort of fight the fire, but it's so pitiful. I mean, they're trying, you know, their little 10-gallon things and, you know, squirts and buckets. It's not working. So, I mean, it's gonna be a total loss. I mean, you could easily see this.
Right.
But what you also see is that these people don't, at least generally speaking, don't seem to think that you guys were involved in anything.
We weren't.
No, we weren't.
So in some cases, they're coming up to you and explaining, hey, we got here a little while ago, it was on fire, you should see, you know,
Wow,
they're
this is-
explaining, you know,
Right,
that kind of thing.
and I am shocked and surprised by this.
Dismayed even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, even dismayed.
So we're gonna have to postpone Justice Day.
You do not
Right,
see.
we cannot.
Well, there are a couple of people that come up to you and say, hey, look, we still need to understand what happened, you know, at the constable's thing. You know, what are you guys doing there? Where's Constable Cecil? Constable Cecil,
I don't know.
Chief Constable
Oh.
Cecil.
She was back at the fort.
At the jailer's place. Hold on just a minute. Shut the fuck up.
You're not there.
Okay. I don't know. The last time I saw her was when we all saw you outside the constable place.
People are like, well, we, you know, we expected that the constables would be here.
I did too.
You don't know
No
where-
constables.
Why are they not?
Right.
No, it's an outrage.
Yeah,
It's an affront.
Mhm.
Well, I think let's get this fire under control, or at least, you know.
There's, I mean,
I-
unless somebody has some
It's
sort of
gonna,
crazy-
it's gonna handle this whole building, but we'll contain it from
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah, and it's, the thing is, I was
There's nothing
far
else
enough
to
away
burn.
from everything, it's not gonna get,
Yeah.
it's not gonna spread. But as far as stopping it,
No, where is the constable's house, where is that in relation to where we are at the moment, this bonfire?
Fort Hailstorm, right here. The bonfire's here. And Fort Hail Course is here.
And so was that the place that the troglodytes or
Yes,
whatever were
yeah,
putting up the?
That's the place that was
The pole.
completely unmanned by any evil people.
well, it ended up
Wasn't
being,
the time.
yeah. Well, it ended up being, you guys killed everybody. But that's where you first met Constable Cecil, and Constable Cecil told you.
It
about the
was
yellow
visibly
bitch.
at the time.
It basically said, you know, she's taken over, and it was Lowell's that put her in charge.
Okay.
Now the Yellow Witch has escaped, thanks to Belmont.
Thanks. I do not blame Belmont for her escape.
It's wrong to speak ill of the dead, that's true.
Well,
We don't know he's dead.
He's not dead, he's missing.
We don't know he's dead, he's missing.
He's been
So,
misplaced.
I'm gonna ask someone
MIA,
to,
baby.
run down to the constable's, place and to see, you know, we haven't
The
reported,
likeliness of you being dead is the same.
we haven't
likeliness as-
reported that what
of
we
me
found
being
at the
water.
constable's house. We have not done that.
What?
That is correct.
Correct.
Water to
Yeah,
hydrate.
I suggest we
As I
say-
drink
Yeah,
water.
you basically, well, basically what you guys said was at the constables, and this is like midnight last night when the mob showed up.
It was a
It
very
was like,
subtle.
we will
clue.
explain everything at noon tomorrow.
Okay, so the point is, this, we have to admit that this burning of the house is gonna throw a wrench in to, this is something we did not anticipate. So you send a group down to the constable's house and see if there's anybody of an official nature heading this way. If they're not, well, then we've got even the plot thickens. And it buys us time to figure more things out.
There's
I-
definitely no constable presence.
I agree with you that we should definitely still have Justice Day by noon tomorrow.
Got like an hour.
Noon tomorrow.
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 26 hours from now.
Yeah.
You said it, noon tomorrow.
I don't know, I figure the best possible Justice Day would be after you've drank an entire bottle of martini.
No, noon tomorrow.
He did tell us
All
that
right.
he has to finish everything before.
Jax,
everything-
finish that up, and then it's Justice Day. We have a huge line of cases.
Great. So Justice Day isn't until I finish this?
That's correct.
Okay.
That'll get you to stop drinking, man.
Well, I mean.
Man,
so,
I'm
I mean,
thirsty though now.
you guys is like, so at one point you guys were talking about like just bailing out on the city. You're just saying, whatever happens to these fucking people is beyond us. or going back for Justice Day and trying to resolve the problems.
Well, now we have a new situation, or Justice Day, isn't it? So I finished this drink.
Very true.
We haven't
We will not
abandoned,
enact Justice Day until you are ready.
we haven't abandoned Justice Day, we've just delayed it.
Well, I mean, you guys could go down to, you guys could go down to Hangman Square and just, I mean, that's what everybody expects. Or at least a big group. of
Everyone
people.
being 200 people in the mob.
Well, no, well,
Not
no,
everyone,
there's a
everyone.
couple of different mobs.
Just members of the mob.
Just everyone who
I
wants. to
know
go.
of 6 people that do not think that.
The thing of it is, if we get everybody down for the Justice Day, then that gives us an opportunity for a couple of us to go back and sift through the rubble.
Elon,
That's what I'd like to do.
I can handle 5. Can you handle 195?
I would like to go back, maybe the clerics. can go
Okay,
back
yeah, we're ready.
And just sift through the rubble. Yeah, pull everybody away.
You guys just pull out an axe and it's like, shoo, shoo, shoo. Yeah, we're killing them off. But yeah, I mean, there's potentially
We're convincing the
parts of stuff
non-believers.
that you guys haven't seen.
Right, I mean,
I certainly don't feel like we have enough information.
No, we
about
don't.
This is,
right.
this
got
is
no
what you
information
would put up with
whatsoever.
as a paladin.
Get a map, get a note, get some books,
A lot of action.
Not much.
and a lot of ashes. Well, a lot of anything that was still in there is probably destroyed.
Unless you mentioned that we knew that there was a basement.
There's a basement.
And if there's a basement, there's probably a dungeon of sorts.
Yeah.
Of sorts.
Stuff in the basement.
So. Essentially, I'm.
You look like an adorable cherry tomato.
I am educating Luke as to the
Problem associated with martinis.
the
Luke, the rule is one's not enough and three's too many. They're not referring to
Oh, man.
bottles.
Yeah.
the circumstances of, man, I had 2 words, right?
Yeah.
The circumstances of, I'll get this, hold on.
Oh, I'm not rushing.
You got it.
You're the one that's rushing yourself.
Being a paladin,
No, that's not
being the
it.
lawmaker, setting down the law, trying to impose law and order in a
Of,
group.
of,
Coexisting.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
of.
We're going back to
Convincing,
the house.
of, wait, of.
Walls
got
on
this.
fire?
Of educating, of convincing, of determining, of,
Well, I mean,
yeah,
I mean, I think that's probably gonna be good.
establishing,
Thanks.
the,
Establishing.
establishing
We don't have enough to
the,
go anywhere.
where was I going with
I
that?
mean, you got some clue to what Lowell's has done.
Yeah.
So
Allison's
close.
made some,
Four
made
choices.
some
Establishing his
forays into
pretty-
the dreamland.
Yes, that's the one.
What he's doing
Rapport?
there, you don't know.
Right.
But certainly, he's abandoned most of his terrestrial responsibilities. Nobody's seen him for a month.
Yeah.
So maybe he's
The level, the
exploring,
existence,
maybe he's
the-
captured.
I
all
gotta
of
be collecting souls for
the-
something.
But if you guys wanna find out what the hell he did to you.
The law,
means
establishing the
it probably means you guys
law
have to go into the dream.
of
Yeah.
current circumstances, I'll go with that.
Or
I know it gets a little weak at the end.
Is there an entrance
Okay.
to this?
No,
Okay,
I was gonna say, you make it sound like we just go to sleep
Oh,
or,
no,
you know, whatever. It's something different.
It's
than that.
definitely.
You're gonna forget it as soon as you say, I got it.
Well, you'll have to research.
Okay, I did.
I guess it's a necromantic, you know, book that I can translate, and I just got some
And that
comprehension.
might be helpful. I mean, you've
Oh,
found
animal.
certain things. That are made more
Oh, definitely animal.
that are
Yeah.
clue filled.
Is that gonna change if I asked you tomorrow when you're
Yeah.
not?
Followed by
That's what I
Ralph.
think we
And
should
it
do.
will
Yeah,
not
I think
change.
probably, that's probably our
Animals
best
my
bet.
favorite.
Alright, that's what we're doing.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, wait,
It's gonna take a day and a half.
That's all right. I gotta,
have you seen the new,
I mean, we gotta get our spells
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Muppet
Get some-
Mayhem
get some
show?
spells back, 'cause I'm
I
down.
really love Mumbles.
Okay.
Mumbles was a member of the band,
Dr.
That-
Teeth and.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Who am Muppets?
Okay, so Mumbles was a member of the Electric Mayhem.
Yep.
Okay, very mid-level part.
Les looks so
Okay.
happy right now.
So,
He was just there. He wasn't really anything big, okay? You know, the major characters were Animal, Dr. Teeth, Janice,
Animal.
yeah. I said Animal, didn't I? Animal, Dr. Teeth, Janice, God, I can't believe I can't remember the saxophone player's name.
Saxophone.
I know you got, yeah.
But then there was Mumbles. Low level thing. In the series,
Is that Lips?
Lips,
Ooh, Lips, yeah. that's right.
Lips, the saxophone player.
In Barnes used.
Mumbles was just a person in the band, okay? In the series,
There's always
I
one.
have some.
in the series, he knows everyone. And everyone is a friend of Mumbles. Everyone loves Mumbles in the rock world. Okay, in the music industry. And at one time, they're talking, and this new record producer who wants to, you know, like coordinate with them and have a release and everything. It's like, oh, we would love it if the Beatles could coordinate with you. He's like, oh, you know, and it translates to, oh yeah, I can arrange that and everything. So he gets the Bangles to coordinate. And she's like, no, you know, when the Bangles show up to you know, play with them and everything, no, I meant the Beatles, you know, it's like, oh, he's like, well, forget it. And at that point, he's like calling Paul McCartney, and when she says, forget it, he answers, Paul McCartney answers, and he hangs up on her. Because she said, forget it.
Have you ever seen, speaking of the Bangles, have you ever seen, what's the lead singer from the Bangles? Her name?
Kathy.
Whatever. She does a version of Bad Companies Feel Like Making Love,
Yes.
which frankly ruins people.
No.
So anywho, back to.
Is it me that's?
Anyway.
bad?
Oh, God.
Anyway,
It hurts me right.
forget Mumbles.
Like, right here.
Mumbles is awesome. I love Mumbles.
Ow.
All right.
Mhm.
As you guys are standing there in the crowd,
My least favorite character from Muppet Mayhem is the catfish guy that they threw in after the
Catfish guy.
Well, they had this new catfish guy that wanted to replace Kermit as the host for Muppets when they brought the Muppet Show back.
Oh, yeah.
He was fine, but he wasn't Kermit.
I'll always be a Statler and Waldorf guy.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that. I believe
You know,
that.
they.
You remember Archon?
Archon, yeah. Those guys every year at Archon, and they sit in the booth.
They sit in the same
They have their
spot.
own booth.
They're different people every year.
Yeah.
But man,
They kill it every year. All right, as you guys are in the crowd. What?
no, but
He's drunk less, continue.
You
Martini.
drank a whole bottle of martini.
Martini. Not yet.
Um,
I got that much left.
So, as you look at the crowd, and there's like, it's a crowd of 200 people, and everybody's watching everything burn, you know, expressing various kinds of things of outrage and deception. You see across the way, Cecil, and she's like, she waves over, you know, Constable Cecil, and so you could see her sort of like,
Wait. Do we not know she's dead?
She's dead.
is she dead?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. Sure she's dead.
wait, no. Who was the woman that was chasing, or that was upstairs with us?
Hi.
I'm not here, never mind.
You're not dead.
I can't remember.
I'm
What?
not, sweet.
Cecil comes over, she's like, thank God I found you guys. You know, everything's in an uproar. What the hell happened?
Life happened.
Cow kicked over a
Right.
lantern.
Fuck, what goddamn cows? We should kill them all.
Oh, burgers.
Burger.
She's like, I'm up to my ears in shit. If you guys help me at the constable takes, but this, you guys, and if you guys don't know who did it, I've got a bag of shit in my hands. And she looks at all of you and she says, hate to put this responsibility on you. But in the name of Count Lowell and the city of Thrushmore, I deputize all of you
I knew that was.
as constables of this city. She's like,
We accept.
all right, I need you guys to disperse this mob. We gotta get these people out of here. It's unsafe, and we gotta see what we can find out of what happened.
Well, just tell everybody that we've been
You're not gonna
deputized.
hurt me, right? Like, they're gonna hit me with it? Oh,
I just first loot.
and she yells out, she's like, I have just deputized these
Buck,
guys.
This weird group of people everyone knows that don't belong here.
Correct. They are now official deputies of the city of Thrushmore.
Yay.
We will listen to what they say. All right, we gotta-
Nothing to go here, nothing to
gotta-
see here, everybody go
gotta get these
home.
People out of here.
I tapped the first guy on the knee.
She's like,
You heard her?
I'm
You
gonna
have to
find
go.
some more people to bring water to the place. You guys handle this. And she tears off.
We will disperse the
Got
crowd.
it. Let's move along,
Move
okay,
along.
there's nothing we can do,
Right,
so, let's.
nothing you can do.
Who the hell are you, bud?
Just the deputized, I was.
Okay.
just-
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
Don't make me call the brute squad.
Yeah, she's like,
You be on your way. We will inform everyone
Well,
as to what's going on as
and
soon
it
as
takes a
tomorrow
fair
comes.
amount
you
of
know.
time.
Yeah,
You guys
sure.
are like sort of blowing through here and it takes, I mean, upwards of an hour and a half as you guys are thinking,
I'm
the
actually
sun's
like
very
on
high
the
in
border
there.
collie or other herding dogs. It's kind of like circling along behind people to
There
get
you
them.
go.
With an axe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, not even just kind of,
Fly, that's what you're doing.
yeah,
nudging.
exactly, like.
Well, at first, I mean, you don't get too many people who are like, this is bullshit, man, I'm not doing this, you can't tell me what to do. And then Elam shows up and they're like,
What a good
it's not that they were telling me what to do, I'm just doing it on my own accord. I'll see.
I decided to.
This is boring, I'm going home.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I got four men.
But eventually, I mean, after about 2 hours, you guys managed to
Oh,
chase
them
everybody
fish ain't
back
gonna
in the
catch
city.
themselves.
The city is very much uneasy. I mean, you see people in and out of the pubs, that kind of stuff. And eventually, you know, the woman from the winter agency kind of like wanders up to you guys and says, what happened?
Fire happened.
With the agency.
That group of people that you were associated with, that Winter is part of.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're trying to find
out. So whenever you guys came back from the
That's it.
insane
Do a full
asylum,
investigation To figure out what it
he
is that
was
caused
like
the fire.
the
Right, and
boss
what
of the
clues
woman
we
that
can
helped him with insane asylum.
see what is still
But there's the
available
one, I don't think
for
it
us
was
to
Pathfinder,
find
the
out
one that was
what
like,
is
here's your
happening
next
to this
task,
fine town.
help me with this, etc.
She's like, well, the town's in an uproar.
I know,
Uh,
and as they should be.
Right.
And we've got, she's saying, we've got some pilfering going on, we've got some petty violence, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of chaos in the city. I mean, nobody knows what's going on. They're really kind of freaked out by the fact that Irish Hill is basically burning to the ground. If you guys can find some way to explain this, or even better, find some way to tell them that their count has not been killed by whoever burned the manor. I mean, everybody's sort of, it's like the shooting of JFK. You guys wouldn't know what JFK is.
No.
Because it's a
It's from a
different
different
universe.
section
Right.
of Galarian,
Right.
but you know,
Terrorist section of Galarian.
but basically, yeah, I
They
mean.
found the count's body in there?
Well, I mean, people are sort of,
They
so
shot him
people
from
know
the-
that
from the
the
hill.
count has not been seen in a
Irish
while,
Hill.
but they don't know
Irish
that
Hill.
he's necessarily gone. And now that the whole place is burned down, now they're worried.
Well, I know that Dustwar is gonna be concerned that it is typical for people to blame the tiefling. Because, and that's what Dustwar is,
Okay.
you know, and so I'm not gonna, put myself out there. Unless,
You say behind the scenes,
huh?
you say behind the scenes.
Right, as best I can, because I mean, just by nature of
You're a
the,
tiefling, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't wanna cause problems.
right,
Okay.
He's innocent.
Gentlemen,
generally, yeah.
I know this for a fact. Guess he's my right.
That's true.
Good point.
He is innocent.
I am innocent of many things. Being is right. is
I know
not.
that he is innocent,
Right.
because he is my right. I know that Elib is innocent, because it's Elib.
Correct.
I know that, wait, don't tell me,
Let me,
Andy is innocent. Because I'm supposed to generally know her name. I know that you are innocent. Yes.
just because
I
you
know,
know.
but
Because.
I can't refute that.
I can't refute that either. It's,
All right,
Okay,
it's 11
okay,
o'clock.
okay, of all the people that I know that are innocent. Luke is one of the,
Least innocent.
well.
the least innocent.
Well.
Most guilty.
Luke is one of the innocent people most likely to be guilty.
I'm writing that
okay.
down.
But he's innocent.
Except when he's guilty.
Sure. It's only 5 to 11. So I have 5 minutes to finish this.
Suck it down.
No, you have an hour and 5 minutes.
I have an hour and 5 minutes to finish this.
That's right. But there's a few molecules of martini left in there.
If I finish it now, I've got an hour to drink water.
That's a good point. We have one. We have electrolytes, which you probably need.
Yeah. Need
You
some?
drank a whole bottle of martinis, dude.
No.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that's the kind of noise I would be making
He
too.
only
Yeah.
had
Only
one.
not from my mouth.
I had one martini.
You had one glass of martini.
All right, so eventually the crowd begins to disperse. But it's mostly due to your efforts. They do not want to leave. They want to watch the demise of Iris Hill.
Nothing to see here, go home.
And if you guys look, I mean, it's like the whole place is on fire. It's just descending into chaos. But you do not see any other creatures come out. You do see the manor house collapse, itself, as well as the other houses. You could see, well, you could hear them mostly as they collapse in on themselves. And your guessing is that whatever may have been there is now gone.
It's in the basement.
Well, maybe to the basement, maybe out into the town. You got a yellow witch, you got a changeling, you got a hounded Tindalos. All 3 of these things that you have released on this poor fucking town. I'm sure Saturday night's gonna be a hoot.
They'll enjoy it.
It's all right for fighting.
Maybe you guys need to hunt them down and save this town.
Let's save this town.
Save it. You can do it.
We can.
Probably can.
We think we can.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
He's like in back. I doubt it. All right, but that is where well, I'm assuming that's where we'll stop tonight.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Matt.
Happy
birthday.
One drink,
Yeah.
60 years old.
You know what, Don? I gave you another gift. I died.
Oh my God.
Well, not yet, you know.
Not dead yet.
My character.
You're sort of like Schrodinger's character at this point.
I didn't
You don't know if
say,
you're dead or not.
I never said I wanted you to die.
Yes, you did.
I never verbalized.
I never verbalized it.
Okay, maybe I did.
Yes, you did.
I guess thank you is an order.
You're welcome. What I'm here for. That is substantially worse.
I never verbalized out loud that my wish was, oh no.
Yeah?
Yes.
I wish we could play this more often.
I'm sorry that,
Once in a while.
no. work.
I hope you guys are having fun with this game.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Good. Because we're like 2 books into a 6-book series. You got a lot of room around here. Yeah. You don't have to raise your hands. You can just say what you want.
Jex is getting very interesting.
Not
Yeah.
really. I'm re-rolling that one. That was
There you are.
dog shit.
I was willing to accept his demise.
I was too.
Yes.
I
I mean,
was
sometimes
very-
it happens. I mean,
I was very
Yes.
sorrowful about his demise.
and yet. Ebullient. Ebullient. Happy.
Oh, I was never happy about his demise.
Weirdly happy.
Weirdly happy about his survival.
Well, so, because you're saying this, I just want to reiterate this thing that I know I mentioned at the beginning of this. game.
Oh my
But-
god. these are-
If there comes a point where you are dissatisfied with your character, you want to try something new, you want to do anything, come to me, we will fix it, we will make you die in an interesting way. And in a way that does the story. Now, in some cases, you will die naturally during the course of the game. There are ways out of that, there are ways into it, but what I don't want people to think is that they're locked into their character. Okay, I've played characters that I couldn't get out of.
Yeah. The elk campaign.
Yeah, yeah.
Because people would not let me do it. Go ahead. Just say what you want to say.
I was working right then.
No, okay. Blow it this way.
I
Thank you.
have not felt locked into this character.
Okay.
I have felt that consequences happen.
Is it dissatisfying for you?
No. It is not.
You liked it.
I love Jex. And I understand that there are chances of him passing on.
Correct.
And I accept those. I don't wish them. I would love for Jex to survive and grow. But if he dies, I am accepting of it.
All right, so as a DM,
stop.
my
I mean, what?
so as a DM, my biggest problem is to walk the fine line between dangerous and deadly. Right? So I want you guys to go into every encounter thinking that it's dangerous. What I don't want is for every encounter to be deadly.
Right.
Because I recognize that you guys have a lot invested in your characters. You enjoy playing them. I mean, we don't have to look any further than Libby about how much she enjoys playing Elib. If I arbitrarily killed Elib, I think Libby would come over here like in the middle of the night with a knife. Right? I think that's accurate. But no, I want, so ultimately my job is to make sure that you guys have fun. And doing that is like with your characters that you have a lot invested in. So I want you to feel like it's dangerous, but at the same time, I want you to not necessarily immediately get killed. Go.
So the last episode of campaign number 2 of the Glass Cannon podcast,
Yes.
they're running a 2E version of an adventure path.
Yeah.
The very beginning of the night, the person who ran Lucky